All right, we are live, live, live. Let me just wait for that other screen to come up on YouTube because I gotta mute it, and it shows how much lag. As you can see, it's not still not up yet. And here it comes. And there, I muted it. There you go. All right. I welcome everybody. See, nobody's here yet, but that's okay. They'll be popping up any
Yeah,
second.
we got Southern Comic Geek and Patrick Roadhouse Kelly.
Yeah, they typed in, but according to this, I see people coming in now.
Jay Hood's here.
Hey, Hood, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming down. So, all right, we're gonna start this show, man. Thank you guys for coming down this live show tonight. I call it what I find outside the comics cat litter box because once again, it's not all about comics. I collect a lot of different things, so we're gonna find out what I've picked up. And on my show today, I have a guest. He's gonna introduce himself because he has his little slogan. I'm gonna let him go. Go for it.
I have arrived.
There you go. Big Will has arrived. Excuse me. We also have another guest. He's running a little late, but he'll jump on a little later. You guys should know who it is. So I thank everybody coming in. So once again, I go out shopping. Once again, I find little things. Not just comics. If you guys don't know, by the look back there, I had of course, some die-cast metal planes that I collected. You can see some pops. I also got some action figures. I got some statues. I got
That's not some pops back there. That's a lot of pops.
Well, I started way late too. If I would have started from the beginning when it first came out, that would probably even look a lot more than what it is now. So, So with that in mind, let's go into the bag that I got on the floor and see what I have picked up. Let me get
it. Man.
There you go. And boom. We have Mole Man. This is Fantastic Four 562. Pick this up, I believe, in New York. But it's going to go with my Fantastic Four collection. Here's the back side of it. As you can see, you got Mr. Fantastic, Visible Woman, Human Torch, The Thing, Herbie the Robot. There's Mole Man, Dr. Doom, Galactus, Super Skrull. And who's the other one here? I don't even know who this one is. It's so small. Oh, Silver Surfer. I believe it's a Silver Surfer. So I believe I have some of these already. If you guys didn't check out my other videos. So I didn't have Mole Man. So it was pretty cool. Look, he had a stick and everything. So I picked that up. I try to keep it like theme-wise. Trying to collect like certain themes. And here's another theme. I have picked up the Vulture. Okay. Now this one's an 80th anniversary issue one. Now, 80th anniversary issues means these are considered first appearances pops. How do you know? If you go to the back, it shows you the first appearance plus the comic book number and information on when they first appeared. Like that. First appearance, The Amazing Spider-Man #2. And of course, it has the comic book right there. So that's what it looks like. So all the 80th anniversaries is that's what it is. Those are the titles for the first appearances. So I picked up the Vulture, which is pretty cool. So that's another series I picked up. So you saw some Fantastic Four series, 80th anniversary series. See what else we got going on. I thank everybody for coming in. And we picked up another Fantastic Four. Now this one is number 568. As you can see, it's a series, and it is a glow in the dark. So his hands are supposed to glow in the dark. So it's not part of the original one, because if you look in the back, the original one, you can see he's in a red Human Torch form. So this is like a special one. Sometimes you don't get them. They don't tell you all the pops in the back. So sometimes you have to hunt out these exclusive ones. And this one's a glow in the dark one, which I saw. But it has the same number as the original one. If you get it, you're gonna see for some reason it's the same number, but they just come with the stickers. It only makes it different, and it tells you why. This one is a glow in the dark Funko series. So I got that one. And And now we're going back to 80th anniversary one. I picked up Electro. Here's a series. Once again, 80th anniversaries. First appearances. Go to the back. There it is. There's the book. And it tells you first appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 9. First Electro. There is the comic book. Finally focused in. Look how clear that is. So again, you know, collecting these 80th anniversaries, and then with the little information they give you on the first appearances, which is cool. You know, you get to know. This is number 545. What's going on, people? I thank everybody coming down, man. Just checking out what the stuff that I picked up. All right. So you can see that was the 4th pop I picked up. Here's another one. Here's another 80th anniversary pop. Got this one at FYE. Once again, 80th anniversary. This is Electra number 581. Once again, 80th anniversary means first appearances. Once again, they got the comic books in the back. There you go. First appearance in Daredevil. Trying to focus. Should be 166. 168. 168. That's the comic book when first Electra appeared. And I picked that one up. So, like I said, I try to keep it as a theme. So I got 80th anniversary. I picked up some Fantastic Four ones. So this one I just picked up today. I do have some older ones, not all of them, but I did pick up Masters of the Universe 952 limited exclusive. This is He-Man in the slime pit. So he's basically in green with the red eyes. All right. Here's the list in the back. Some of these pops are still coming out, I believe, some new ones. So if you haven't checked those out. So this is He-Man in the slime pit. I've been collecting also Masters of the Universe. That's another run that I've been picking up. And we got another guest. JB, what is going on? Let's take a little break here. JB, how's it going, man? We just went through some pops, man. Look at it.
What's up, man? Damn, look at all these pops. Holy moly, man. Did I miss any of the deceased?
No deceased. No deceased. This is not an unboxing.
This is all the other stuff. So we got pops.
Yeah.
Where are you? How many total pops do you got now?
I got some fantastic pops.
But no,
I got over 100.
What's your total? Over 100 pops now.
Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's over 100.
Big Will, how many pops you got?
I don't know.
No, I take that back. I won one by accident from Shortbox.
There you go.
It's a Space Ghost. It's up there. That's the only one I have.
All right, so you do have one. Yeah. And you have
not
not gotten another one? That's amazing because they're kind of addictive.
I am not even going to start down that rabbit hole.
Can we see it?
No.
Yeah, bust that thing out, man.
Yeah, we want to see it. I never saw it.
I have to
He's
go.
like,
I'm lazy.
No.
Okay.
Hell no. Hell no.
Fine.
That's fine. I could go, though. I've been trying to change the display up here,
Yeah.
every so often because I got a bunch of pops in the rotation. And that I'm limited in space. You can't display them all, really.
I just picked this one up this morning. That's
Excellent reason why I don't have pops.
man.
You got all kinds of wall space. What are you talking about? Take those pictures down, man. Let's put some pops up.
You got plenty of room. Electro.
Those are comic stuff.
What is the one on the left?
This one?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yes.
That is a special deck of 52 cards that they, in World War II, the bicycle company provided them with some where if they wetted them and split them open, they would piece together a map of Germany with the escape routes in it. And that's an anniversary deck that has the escape map printed on it, framed.
Holy moly, man. You got a lot going on in there.
Damn.
That's pretty cool, actually.
That was a lot. Wasn't expecting all that. Hey, so those are my pop pickups. So if you
That
guys
was much
don't
easier.
know-
It's Wolverine.
Yeah.
you guys don't
Real
know,
quick, BLC.
Yeah.
Where do you get your pops?
Oh, anywhere.
So you're an internet guy? Are these coming via eBay?
Or internet, Walmart, Walker, wherever I can get them.
Walmart?
I bought some off.
The ones that you have here on the top row, do those have the their first appearance comic on the back?
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm totally collecting that series right now, man.
For the 80th anniversary.
Yeah, I'm totally collecting that series. So what was his first comic? Let me see in the back.
Hold on, let me blow this up. Hold on. Let me go back.
What was his first comic? Number 9. Very cool.
Yep, that's why I love it, because you get the book and with first appearance.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a couple of those. I don't know if there are any up there.
Is the
Yeah,
other
the Thanos is one.
You got Thanos?
I believe this is one. Yeah. There's Thanos' first appearance. So,
I don't even know if I got Thanos. I would have
You
to,
don't-
I think I do. I'm not even quite sure. I would have to look at my list.
I don't have a list actually. I know I got a couple of different
Oh,
Mysterios.
you gotta go on the Funko website, and then you could sign in, and then you could put your collection right there. They have a list, and it's called.
They charge you for it?
Then you put it in all the ones you got. And this way, when you go to the store, just go on your phone, and your list is right there.
Another one I'm trying to do is all the spider villains. The
that's
Sinister
Marvel.
Six.
Yeah, that's a Marvel one. Yeah. Hey, Duncan. So here's the
Hey,
Alexa.
BLC, did you see those books I got this morning?
Yeah.
From I don't want to go all crazy on the books, but did you see what I got from
I know
Roman Curtis?
Yeah.
from Roman Curtis.
Roman Curtis?
Just send them to me.
113 and 114 are going to be available because I already had them. Just saying. Hey, check out Patrick's new logo, man, from
I know,
Rob Boswell. That is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I tell you, everybody should get some type of logo or something.
I think it would have been just as cool to have a picture of Patrick Swayze. Just
Yeah. Oh yeah. That could have been.
in a tank top for Dalton.
That's
that
cool.
would have been cool too. Look, another 80th anniversary there. You got
Well, JB, you had John's ears.
113 and 114, John, I already have. So 113 and 114 will be available. Obviously, I'm gonna keep the nicer.
168.
168 Electra, first Electra.
168, solid.
You got that one or no?
So explain this to me, so you two who are pop collectors. What does the big number mean? And is that
I don't know. I'm not a pop collector. I'm a moron who buys a bunch of shit.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to go in order,
A pop collector.
whatever the logo is, but it changes so many times, so it's hard to keep track. But they're supposed to go in some type of order.
I have no idea what those.
So
things
what does
mean.
that 545 on Electro mean?
It's number 500, number 45.
I think that's the collection, though, isn't it? It's not the pop; it's the collection. I don't know. I have no idea.
545th pop.
No, it's just a number.
Well, there wasn't.
I don't know how they do it, but they have a number.
You got it. 113.
And here's the other one. JB, you got this one?
Hold on, I'm on the YouTube, so I got the bad lag. No, I do not have that vulture.
Vulture.
Very nice. Yeah, I got to get all these, dude.
Look, Amazing Spider-Man number
2. I have the book. How about that?
You
How
got
you like me now? I got Amazing Spider-Man number 2 slabbed, brother.
Oh,
You haven't seen it? You want it? It's for sale.
No, I can't afford it.
No,
I'm
it was Mr. Comics 89. He needed to get rid of it, so I helped him out. It was on the wall forever, right there.
So besides Pops, I also collect, like I said, I collect action figures, statues, and planes, and all kinds of stuff. So I found this because I also collect DVDs.
Oh my goodness, why do you do this?
I picked up in a tin can Voltron
Voltron.
Oh my God, your wife must hate, dude. You've got pops, you've got comic books. Now you're telling me you're doing DVDs?
I've been doing DVDs. You haven't seen my DVD collection? Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I got this Voltron tin can. This is a tin can now. As you can see, it's all green for the Green Lion. All right, and it is season 3.
Knowledge is being dropped in the chat, brother. Highlight the knowledge that's being dropped in the chat. The dorkeries are telling us that the number is collection series number. It's a collection series number. So in each group, that 562, I don't know, maybe there's 3 or maybe there's 8 in that group, right? I'm assuming that collection series. That's kind of cool. I know that there's some logic to the whole pop world.
I'm just going to stay away from the pops, and I'll be fine.
Hawaiian Punch says, "Did I find a later Bill Funko Pop? No, I didn't see one.
Ooh, no,
But
I haven't seen one of
I'll
those.
keep a lookout. But not
Yule
only
Carter is in the chat. Thanks for stopping in, man.
The other Voltron. This is season 4. This is the Red Lion.
Dude, I used to watch these as a kid, man.
Yeah. Oh man, let me tell you something. These are nice.
Now, was Voltron always a cartoon, or was it based on a comic book?
I think it was a cartoon.
Because for my next Modern Men show, I don't know if it's the next one or the one after that, we're going to be talking about our top 5 cartoons, comic book cartoons. And, I'm putting my list together right now.
Oh, then you if I break out my DVDs for all the cartoons and shows you want to show,
I
got tons, man. Let me tell you something.
Look at Jigs dropping the serious knowledge.
Where is he?
What mold they use for that pop?
The same figures, but different variant, same number, and that means they use
very cool.
Didn't know.
I still think.
Hey, good morning.
Knowledge.
How you feeling?
I collect one thing, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
And even
back,
right? This contains 31 to 45 episodes. Now remember, they go in season, so this is season 3, and this is the Green Lion. And on top, what you can't really feel, this is like an emboss, so the face kind of like sticks out from the can. So it's like it's straight flat here, but if you feel it, it sticks out, which is pretty cool. Then I have, this is season 4. It's actually 5. And then this one has episodes 46 to 59. The Red Lion.
Okay.
And I do have season 1 and 2. What I don't have is season 5. Well, I'll be hunting that down. So I do have 4 out of the 5 right now. And I used to love Voltron. This is the original ones. If you guys know, there was another Voltron one that wasn't the Lions. I think it was like motor vehicle ones that transformed, but this was the Lion ones. Each color lion. That was pretty cool. So I picked that up. So I got 4 out of the 5 tin cans. So I got one more to look for. So that's basically it. What I found out that's not a comic book that I find out shipping wise.
Is 5 the yellow one BLC?
Give me 1 second. Entertain the people. I'm just gonna take a look real quick.
Okay. You will now be entertained. But I did have something I could share though. See, I bought this book or a couple books off eBay. Dude had over 1,000 in his little parenthesis thing, and it was 100%. And he had sold comics before. So I'm thinking, okay, I don't really have to worry about anything. I go to the mailbox, and what I find is a manila bubble mailer envelope thing, one of those. And then this, just bagged and boarded and thrown in there. Same position, same direction. And that's it. Luckily, somehow the books arrived, and it doesn't seem like there's any damage. But it's been really wet and rainy around here lately, and although this one looks fine, nothing wrong there. This one, however, got hit with the moisture. And although you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that looks cool, Will, but well, hold on. Do you see all that? on the. Yeah, you can see all. Oh yeah. So this is going to have a press now. Of course, if I was to grade it, I would press it anyway. But this one will definitely. There's no escaping the press now, just because of that. You're still muted, JB.
Hey, he's still muted.
The wavy at the bottom is caused by moisture.
Yeah, it's wet and rainy, and it was just sitting there. That's another reason to use cardboard and make sure you have some bubble wrap or something on it, is because it's just more barriers for.
Jay is talking Max tonight on his channel.
Then he's talking some weird stuff.
I believe Jigs wanted to know. I do have the yellow one, and it is season 2.
Look at you.
Season 2 is yellow. Season 1 is blue. So I got season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4. I'm looking for season 5.
Now, okay, I have to ask. I know I don't be mad, but did you watch any of this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
These already open, as you can see. I watched these already. And
All right.
So I'm gonna watch these.
Dude,
I'm gonna go further back. You're gonna see some old stuff here. If you guys remember this, if you guys seen it on TV, prepare yourself for this stuff.
Prepare yourself. Oh yeah.
VHS old Spider-Man episodes.
yeah.
Very, very cool.
Origin of Spider-Man and Kilo.
I was just laughing.
Kilowatt paper. Very cool, man. I'm digging that.
Yeah, man. Voltron, I think when it originally aired, it had only 2 seasons, but they were extremely long, like with many, many episodes. That's how you have that breakdown. And the 3rd season, I think they went from the Lion Bot to the other one that no one really liked.
Yeah, nobody really liked the other one. Everybody loved the Lion one. So I got the original Captain America VHS tape. If I could just play this for you, if I had a VHS,
That is awesome.
This is the one where the intro goes, Captain America throw his
That's
mark,
awesome.
shield. Yeah.
And it's like a bunch of paper. Reminds you of South Park, but even lower quality, where they're like moving paper, like his arm is, and then the background's just nothing moves.
The origin of Captain America. It's like only 2 episodes too. The fantastic origin of the Red Skull.
That's totally cool, man.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Iron Man. Classic videos of the Iron Man. The death of Tony Stark and the Christian Dynamo. Well, wait, there's more.
Unbelievable.
Guys, remember Submariner?
No.
Submariner had it. Yeah, Submariner had a little cartoon thing going.
CFAP tried to pawn off stuff.
Atlantis under attack.
He's not a DC fan.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Gotta have the Hulk. Remember the Hulk?
Oh, come on.
Origin.
That's totally cool.
Look what it says. Marvel Classic Videos.
That's cool.
All right. Origin of the Hulk and Power of Dr. Banner.
Man, if I had these right now, I'd be playing them for the kids. Are these on Disney?
Yeah, I think every one of them's on Disney Plus.
I'm gonna just totally turn this freaking Roblox thing down today.
Wait,
Put them on to Superhero Origins.
I have Thor.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, Hulk smashed the damn like, people.
Hercules.
Boom.
Battle of the Gods.
Did I get this in my guest appearances playlist yet? Hold on. I gotta get a guest appearance playlist going.
I thought I had some more, but
yeah, man. Voltron, the theme song to Voltron is my ringtone.
Oh my goodness.
I have this Batman Mr. Freeze. Not that old, but VHS one.
Yeah. All those are great.
Batman, Superman, the movie.
Yeah. Now, almost all of those would be on DC Universe. Not as many people have that.
Batman, Mask of the Phantasm.
Some would say the best Batman movie ever.
And of course, look,
Best Batman movie ever.
Oh yeah, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
dynamic duo.
Dude,
Yep.
I love the 60s Batman
That's
stuff.
that's the VHS is not. If I go to DVD, whoo, now you talk about major collection.
Damn. You
Yeah.
go, man. I love it.
Yeah. So another time I'll show you all the DVDs that I got over there. And I got
Mask of Phantasm is the best Batman film, according to John's Comics with Kids.
Phantasm.
First appearance of the Bat Shark repellent right there, brother.
Yeah.
What are we all going to do if Diamond closes shop? Why would Diamond close shop? The virus is, transmitted person to person.
Yeah, they just deliver.
Yeah.
And it's Diamond, so it's not like they take extra care.
I'd hope they wouldn't close because that's. But you know what? Look around, guys. We've all got plenty of shit to read.
You know the one I'm missing? I'm just thinking about it.
We've all got plenty of reading material for 2 weeks.
Out of
What?
the VHSs, I think the Fantastic Four one is missing. I think I
Oh,
got a Fantastic Four one.
Oh, the VHS?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
ooh, Jaywood's doing models over here. He did the 66 Batmobile kit.
It is on Disney Plus, though.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus.
I
You
think
got
it. You don't have Disney Plus?
What is wrong with you? Didn't watch The
Get it.
Mandalorian?
$13 for
You didn't
who?
watch The
Disney
Mandalorian?
Plus
I
and
watch
ESPN.
Plus, man, I got a whole freaking Disney Plus video thing over here. I can watch whatever video I got.
I got them all. I got them all right over here.
Good point.
You know,
You don't have a VHS player. How are you going to watch any of this?
that I can watch, but the DVD one, yeah, I can watch those, and I got plenty of those. You know, I would love to have I gotta find a VHS. I definitely gotta play it over because I miss the old time cartoon. Opening theme songs that they got. Oh, this is great.
Ooh, Jeff Johnson's reading The Boys Omnibus. I bet you that's good.
Omnibus.
Southern Comic Geek. That's funny. You ain't missing much on the Fantastic Four movies.
Anybody want to know if I have the DVD of a
Hey,
cartoon?
didn't you say this thing was an open invite? How can we have all these fantastic people in the chat who are sitting at home and we're up here by ourselves?
John, get in here.
Up in this stream, people. Come on now, Jason. Let's
Yeah,
talk,
you
man.
were doing a live stream earlier.
Just live a little bit earlier. Come on,
Who
get your
wants in?
booty in here.
Who wants in? I'll
Yeah.
start digging out some more DVDs. If you guys want to see some more stuff, man, some nice antique stuff.
We'll keep going.
Jeff Johnson says Courageous
Drop a
Cat
block.
Minnie Mouse was the bomb. Nah, I don't have that one.
Stop showing people my damn book. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't have that.
What's yours yet?
I love it. All right, you want to see some pops? I got some pops. Come on. I'll blow you away.
Oh wow, look at that. Let me highlight that thing. Yeah. 9.6 New Mutants. That's right, man. You guys want to come here? I got a bid of 20. Somebody bid 20. Come on, man. Look at that. Holy smoke.
Whoa!
What the hell is that? Hold on.
Those are the Star Wars Mega Pops.
Damn. You
Is that
kidding
the
me?
Millennium Falcon? You have the Millennium Falcon, don't you? Is that the Millennium Falcon?
Crap.
You want to see some pops?
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You wanna all right, hold on. I can't match that, but I come close. Hold on. Let me just throw JB.
All right. So my kids got me this Millennium Falcon pop. You seen this thing? The Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon?
The Falcon?
Yeah, so that's just awesome. And then from
Certain words, you really tell where people are from.
what do you call it?
You said Falcon, I say Falcon.
Falcon? The Falcon. All right, whatever. Then we've also got the Scout Trooper. I'm doing the Star Wars thing. Who'd I get these from? Scott Farr? I got all these from Scott, right?
Don't ask me.
The Luke Skywalker in the X-Wing. Come on, man.
Nice one.
That's cool as hell. Luke Skywalker in the X-Wing?
I got this one here. Batman with the Catwoman in GameStop. $291. As you can see, the size difference.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
John said shoot him the link.
Sure. Who
Oh,
wants
you guys want pops? All right, I'll give you pops. Here is my
John-
one and only pop.
There it is.
Nice.
There's the pop.
that?
And he's out. Where's your Funko Pop?
Hold on, let me highlight that. That's a great one. I haven't seen that one. I wish I had that one. Love Space Ghost.
All I got for you, folks.
There it is. Space Ghost.
Do you have John's email, JB?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna show you my big boy.
This email, I bet. I don't.
This one is from 2016, apparently.
Here's my big boy.
Hold on.
Deadpool.
Hey,
Look at the size of this bad boy.
How
Walmart.
big is he? Holy shit.
Now,
Okay.
is that Walmart because that's where you found it, or is it a Walmart exclusive?
My kids bought it for me for Christmas. They got it from Walmart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is a big son of a boy. Look at it. That's how big it is.
All right. Link is sent. Link is sent. And then you've got the Luke in the Space Beater.
Southern Comic Geeks comment.
I'll give you 12 rolls of toilet
Amazing.
paper. Paper and pops.
Wait till you see this thing. No, the kids got it for me. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do? I mean, I don't even know what to do with this damn thing. Oh, let me see here. Madison
No,
wants
man,
to,
I gotta find room for all these damn things.
there you
Yeah.
go. Madison wants to show a pop.
Oh, let me highlight her. Let me highlight her.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. How cute that is.
You got the Madison. There's your pop. You got more than one. How many of these you got? Taylor has one, and then you guys got this for Daddy for his birthday. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, I gotta bounce out for a second. I'll be right back in a bit.
Alrighty.
That's it.
All right, we got John with Comic with Kids. What's going on, man? First time hanging out the Cats Lair.
Meow.
You can see we're showing somebody. We're going crazy here, showing all kinds of things are coming up. You never
Hey.
know.
Just because he mentioned it, I will whip out my giant size man thing.
Oh, hold on. We gotta highlight the man thing there, the giant size man thing. Number 1. Look at that. Nice. Woohoo. Oh boy, John with Kids. What do you think, man? All these pops coming out.
I've done a very good job of staying away from pops overall. My girls are getting into them, and they each have like 2 or 3. But I am hard pass on pops. I don't think I own any from. I own one. I own one for myself because I bought 3 the last time the girls and I went out, and I kept the one they didn't want.
I won this one by accident.
Okay, it still got the book that came in the thing.
Hello, Florence and Jeff Johnson and CFAP. Thanks for saying hi.
Wow, this is like old stuff. Oof.
Don't even get me started, JRK.
Wow. Still in there. Wow. Yep, and they still work. If we had a VHS, watch it. Old TV series. There's only 2 episodes, but still classic television.
Yeah.
I don't even know what date this is. This has got to be what, like 70s or something?
So, John, do you have only DVD and Blu-ray, or do you have the VHS as well?
I got the VHS. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I went to film school, and I think I just like all the technology, and I don't want to throw anything away. So I have an old television, an actual not a wide, one of the ones that actually uses tubes and the whole deal. And
So do you have
that? Yeah, it's got the coaxial, it's got the whole thing. So I leave that we have this little corner space where that sits.
So you actually do have Betamax.
I have Betamax tapes, but I don't think I have a Betamax player anymore. Because I used to have to edit on Betamax, so I had to have those options. and then I've got the older video game systems. You know, I got the original Nintendo system. I got the N64.
Oh,
I got the N64. I got the the Dreamcast. I got several of the Nintendo systems through the ages, and they all work fine on that TV. So I just keep using that in there. And then, yeah, the VHS player, the girls have a whole stack of Disney and stuff that just plays in there.
I think this
Yeah, I
is
saw those, the Submariner you showed.
yeah, these are like this has got to be like rare because really nobody remembers Submariner being on television.
Right.
Yeah. And I looked it up. It says copyright 1968, but 1989, I guess, when they did the DVD, the VHSs.
Wow.
Yeah, these things are mad old, but they're just classic stuff. I mean,
Sure.
you know, this just brings back kid. I actually saw this live on television when they played it. I mean, even though I got it on VHS, I actually saw it on television.
You think when they finally get Submariner in the movies that they're going to have him just wear the Speedo all the time, or they think they're going to go with some kind of like armor thing?
Well, if you notice in some of the comic books, he does have like a blue type uniform.
Yep.
Sometimes, but I don't know.
I never had that time when he had all black. Remember with like the vest?
Mhm.
He was like wearing like a black vest on top, and then he had like black pants. I'm thinking that we're not going to see him in the Speedo very much,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
if at all.
It's gonna be.
But if they don't have a couple of movie moments when he's running off with Sue Storm over his shoulder, I'm going to be really disappointed.
really, I know he was like in love with her. But
He's always running over and stealing Sue Storm off somewhere.
Aquaman, when he came out, I mean that was actually pretty great.
The costume looked really cool.
I think he did Aquaman really, really good.
I'm not a huge fan of that actor in that role. I think, yeah, I just think it's not the way he looks. I'm fine with the look.
Yeah,
He has this like talking like a Hawaiian surfer voice.
mm-hmm.
And there's two options. Either he grew up in Atlantis and he would speak like the citizens of Atlantis, or he grew up in the Northeast somewhere and he'd have a Northeasterner accent. Why does he sound like a Hawaiian?
I don't know. Well, in the movie, he grew up with his dad, so he wasn't in Atlantis, so he had to talk English.
In New England, though, he grew up in like New England. He would have a Boston kind of accent. Like,
But
why does he sound Hawaiian?
Still have, Atlantean, maybe a little bit of it still comes out,
right? And all those people in Atlantis, they don't talk like that. They have their like British accents and stuff.
Yeah. So he is mixed.
So it always bugs me when he talks. He sounds like a surfer, and Aquaman should not sound like a surfer.
You're talking about back in Super Friends time, like he just normal like everybody else. He just
It was more his performance that bugged me. I was more like, come on, just give me like a New Englander or give me an Atlantean, but this Hawaiian surfer dude thing, I'm not having it.
So in the comic books, Aquaman always had short hair, and
yes, well, until
did he look?
I don't
better?
mind the long hair thing. He had long hair at some point in the comics for a little while, but yeah, he was known for this like blonde New Englander,
clear cut hair.
Yeah.
All the time.
And even no beard. And then later they gave him the beard and
gave the beard later on, yeah. But it's interesting. So what do you think? Maybe later on down the line they'll introduce Aqualad. I mean, in the comic books, a lot of people always have fun. Batman's always with Robin.
Yeah.
So television, we've seen the Flash episodes where Kid Flash showed up, right? So and Green Arrow had Speedy. See what happens. Now remember, Wonder Woman. Maybe Wonder Girl will show up. You never know.
That'd be cool.
Because in comic books, they do make a hit.
I had to take care of a bill. I completely missed out on that conversation. What are you
talking about? Aquaman and Namor and how they might look in the films versus in the comics and those. I was saying that Namor. I would be surprised if we ever get Namor in the Speedo in the movies. I'm assuming they're going to do one of the versions where he's got actual clothes on and not just run around in the Speedo the whole time.
I just want to know, is he going to have the little Mercury feathers on his ankles?
That's true.
I think they're more likely to do the Speedo, I think, than the little feathers on the ankles.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how I liked Aquaman the film. I thought it was good, and I liked the look of his uniform and stuff. I just was bothered by his voice. The actor's accent bugged me because he should have either grown up in New England and had like that Boston accent, or he should have grown up in Atlantis and had the Atlantean accent. The Hawaiian surfer accent is ludicrous to me.
Oh well, it could be a lot worse things.
Well,
I suppose.
we only seen him when he was adult. Now he was in the ocean a lot, so maybe he went down hanging out in Florida most of the time, hanging out in California. Who the hell knows? So he probably spent most of the time in the water anyway. And he's not at the beach. So maybe that's why he got the accent, hanging out over there. Hey, Dad, spring break, gotta go.
Right? Yeah. It set in. That was the and now the actor who plays his dad is a New Zealand actor, as I understand, and so he has a New Zealand accent. He has sort of a South Pacific kind of accent. So I could understand maybe the idea that like he speaks kind of like his dad, but it's still pretty different from even his dad's accent. It's its own little surfer dude voice that I always thought was kind of funny for Aquaman.
Mom just speaks regular English. No,
she's British. Yeah, she does the British accent.
Got the British accent. I don't know, but again, he's mixed. Who knows what he grew up, where he grew up at.
Yeah,
whatever.
So, I still think it's good overall.
Yes, I totally agree.
I
that's
hope
my nitpick.
Fine.
What happened?
Y'all did something on video. You like froze for a second.
Oh, sorry.
You froze.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I froze.
Yeah, you froze. We were like, we're watching you. You're like,
you two froze for me.
I don't know. Todd, did we freeze or did he freeze?
I thought he froze, but
Somebody
it's hard to tell.
Well, all I was saying was that if Namor's biggest complaint is going to be his accent, I think we're in good shape.
I don't think they'll have that problem, honestly. I think they'll have other problems. I would have when they were talking to The Rock, I really wanted him to play Namor. I thought he would have been spot on casting as Namor. He could play a total jerk, the heel. He looks amazing. You put him in the Speedo, whatever. The Rock, he is commanding. He shows up with that trident, and you're like, dang.
I don't know, man. I don't think that would work.
I think it's amazing.
I picture Namor as he is kingly, so he should have that high, upper crust accent and air about him, and very arrogant.
Which is The Rock. The guy's in love with himself.
Yeah, but I don't think
it's not.
the voice would work, and that he's bald. I don't know how he would look with fake hair, or if he grew. I don't know. Is he bald or does he shave it?
I don't need him with hair. I want him to look so ripped and huge that he just walks in and you're like scared, like intimidated.
Well, I mean, hair. I think they can work around the hair.
He walks in and I want to be like, okay, I'm backing away. Like this guy's threatening. Yeah. I don't want it to be just like some gangly upcoming superstar. I want it to be. When they were interviewing The Rock, I was like, dude, I hope they pick him for that. He would be phenomenal. Yeah, and put him in the Speedo. Do it in the Speedo. He could do it.
He's better for Black Adam than he is for Namor.
Agreed.
No,
he's perfect for Black Adam. I want to see how they do that.
And as of yet, we haven't had any cross-pollination aside from, years apart or before Marvel Studios of people doing for Warner Brothers and doing for Marvel. So
right.
He probably won't ever.
Christian Bale. It'll be Christian Bale. He was Batman, and now he's going to be in the Thor movie. He's going to be Dario Agro.
That was before he was. That was like what 2005 was the first.
Those films were early 2000.
That was before the Marvel Studios, so that is okay. But I don't know, man.
We got Heimdall, right? The guy who played Heimdall is going to be in the new Suicide Squad.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, he sort of.
I think it's going to be inevitable because at this point, they've made so many Marvel movies. These actors would never be able to work anywhere else again.
Ending their contracts and stuff too, and they're done with Marvel. Like Heimdall's dead. He's done with Marvel. He I don't think he even liked it from interviews.
He did not. No, he didn't care for it.
So that makes sense that he's gone, and of course He's not under contract anymore.
So there's no script no more because right now the script's already done. There were comic books. They
Yeah.
just copy off the comic books and the storyline's already done. So all you do is find the characters to play, all the characters you need, and then you just put it together. Just follow the storyline. So it's all pretty much done. That's what we
Rock though is going to be busy with Black Adam, so
We'll see. I feel like right
be
now,
another choice for Namor.
I feel like right now DC is like one movie and then just take a giant break, and they don't know what they're doing for sequels. I feel like they're just everything's on pause. Wonder Woman is actually happening, but
Yeah,
Shazam 2 seems way out there. Like they're just when are they going to get to that?
I think they're doing a Black Adam movie even before a Shazam sequel.
They are, yeah.
Oh wow.
I just feel like they're so behind and all over
They
the
don't
place.
know what the
There's
crap
no
they're
guarantee
doing.
for anything. One movie bombs, and I feel
Yeah.
like they're going to shut down a whole division at DC.
I know it's crazy, man. They should have tried to copy Marvel instead of trying to do it different but the same, and that jacked them up. I mean, copying is fine. They have different characters.
I think the connected universe thing only works when you have really smart, creative people who are able to manage it top to bottom. So we had Jon Favreau, who in Phase 1, really, a talented guy. I mean, even before Marvel and before Iron Man, he was making great movies, Elf, and he's just a talented guy. And they allowed him the kind of control in Phase 1 to kind of make some pieces. Then you had Joss Whedon taking over Phase 2 and kind of managing all with Feige, at the top. DC is never going to have that. They're
DC
never going to
has
allow
a lot
that.
of creative people, but they don't have anyone that can manage.
And they're never going to. They're never going to go to that place where they're saying, we're going to give you all the money, all the control, all the power to do this because they're scared. And one bad movie and they just fire everybody and go in a new direction.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't think we'll have a good connected universe with DC like we do with Marvel. But
And
I
I don't
do
think-
think we have the potential to have good movies from DC. But
What for us, for comic collectors who read these comics, we expect to see the comic books come to life on screen. That's what we want, and we're expecting a certain way of the book, the actors, and we've seen it happen. DC, I don't know what happened when they first came out with Batman in the '80s with Mike Keaton and everything. That blows. That is not even close of anything, comic book wise. It would look like a cartoon thing they just put together, like slapped them together and everything. The storyline, come on, man, they could have done a way better shot. I mean, it's improving. DC is improving from back in the '80s, all right. But Marvel, they're pretty much trying to stick to the books. All right.
I would say my advice or my thoughts about it were early on. I felt like DC should not mimic Marvel, and they should not go for this extended, interconnected universe because their system of management doesn't fit. They should have been, in my opinion, doing not necessarily standalones, but just an Elseworld kind of universe where they don't need to connect. And maybe this guy plays Batman here and a different guy plays Batman here. And maybe that guy that you really liked in the first one shows up in one of the Wonder Woman movies as Batman. Maybe those two movies cross over a little bit. I think they should have more freedom to do something different.
I think that's the way they should go now. Because when they first started, everyone was like, oh, if they do it like Marvel, it's going to be awesome. Then they didn't, and it all fell to pieces. Because if you're going to have a connected universe, then you should copy what Marvel did because it worked. But if you're not, then you don't have to worry about it. They tried, but did it differently, and it jacked it all up.
Yeah, I mean, it would allow you to make like, hey, you know what? We're going to throw a little money at Henry Cavill, and we're going to make Red Sun, Superman Red Sun with Henry Cavill, and then go and make that movie. And then, you know what? If Henry Cavill's getting a little old, we move over here and do something different. Then all of a sudden, at one point, we want to do Crisis on Infinite Earths, and we bring Henry Cavill back to play old Superman. You have this freedom to make the stories you want to make. And then Ben Affleck could have made his Dark Knight Returns. And then over here, you got them trying to make Batman Year One, and you need different actors for those lifespans.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Let it happen.
Just look, because look at what happens when they try and do too many things at once, like the Justice League movie. How many different stories? Okay, we had Death of Superman in there.
Yeah.
We had the origin of the Justice League in
Right.
there. We had Dark Knight Returns stuff in there. We
And several origin stories like your Cyborg and your whatever.
yeah, Cyborg, Flash, Wonder Woman got more of an origin story in there. They just did like 7 different storylines and crammed them together and wondered why it didn't work.
Right. Well, I also think again, I think it goes back to show the skill of people like Kevin Feige, the talent of people like Kevin Feige, and the ability to trust in a director with a vision to manage several people's films at the same time as they're doing their own. So Favreau could help out somebody starting off, hey, your Thor movie, let me give you some advice on what you can do here. And you can borrow and share this actor across several films. And I think it makes a huge difference.
And I think there's also
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
So you were saying?
Well, I guess I should wait. It was in response to what he said.
Oh, okay. Once again, the movies, like the back and forth. DC's like all over the place. They're here, they're there, they go back, they're doing this. It's like they're trying to cram everything at once. But when they're doing the individual movies, like just the Wonder Woman, they came out nice. They did the Aquaman, came out nice. But when they tried to interact with each other, that's where they're falling apart. And the Marvel, on the other hand, is totally different. They kind of, put it together piece by piece and they make it kind of
yeah.
Like when first Captain America came out, slowly right into the Avengers. He went from his movie into there. Thor slowly from his right into the movie. Iron Man was the same way. And next, then they kind of gel them together. But DC, I don't know. They're like a hit and miss. It's hard to tell, but it's better than what you back in the 80s. If you watch the 80s, back when they first came out, they were horrible.
I'm going to go ahead and say what I was going to say because I might forget it.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it's sort of a difference between 2 different people. You had Jeff Johns over at DC. We know from his writing, he's an excellent writer. He's a great creative, but I don't think he knew how to manage multiple things at once. I mean, he's not a Grant Morrison either, as far as his writing style goes. And then you had Kevin Feige, who apparently is very creative, but can also manage well and was able to keep everything in line. And to this day, still has that control and keeping everything running smoothly so far. So
Metaphor says Nemo's a goon.
Yeah. I think it's DC just doesn't have anyone that can steer the boat.
Well, it is. Somebody says John Cena for Namor.
I don't know, man. I don't see John Cena as that. Are we just going to wrestlers? Is that what we're doing?
Well,
The Rock, now John Cena.
They got the body. They're the build,
Yeah, they got the body, but some of them suck at acting.
Well, I mean, you got to give him a shot. I mean, look, The Rock just took off. I mean, it started with
he's actually decent.
Yeah, well, it started way back with Hulk Hogan. He did TV shows and movies. I mean, it wasn't that great, but from time to time, Kane's been in some movies. I mean, Cena did some stuff. There was a whole bunch of actors that did parts in movies all over the time. You even got Batista. He's in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's actually pretty good in that character. And he did a couple movies there. So it's like again, they got the build. I mean, if they have that unique, experience to flow like The Rock did. The Rock, for some reason, he's pretty good. Or maybe he's starting to get better with the experience, but you never know.
I think the next Namor should be black. I think that would be cool.
PX says, meow, meow. Damn, the virus is killing off all the cons in movies. Yep. That is correct. It's to me, reading the comic books, I just hope when they do a DC or Marvel not to screw it up. I mean, to screw up something that it's already done. It's already written. that we read the storyline already, to go out there and put it on and to screw it up and really killing the passion of the storyline where they could have just follow it and it'll be a great movie. It's just a bum. It's a bum thing, because everybody wants those characters to come out, on live, and they all want to go to movies. They want to say, hey, it was great. Harley Quinn did her movie. I mean, it was good, but not great. But, you can't really make the first movie to come out to be a big hit, because then your expectations are so high for the second one. You want it to get better. This was, a little origin that she broke away from the Joker, the first movie with the Birds of Prey. But from here, it has a potential to grow to the next movie where she can expand herself better and, to really get her name out in the presence. So I think Harley Quinn, she, wasn't great, but it was good. But the second one and the third maybe would be a lot better. So that's my guess.
Yeah. What about
which one's that one? Who's that?
what about for Namor? That guy looked like he could do a Namor.
Is that Titus O'Neil?
Yep.
Yeah,
He's
tall.
got the look. I don't know if he can act, but he's got the look.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's got to have the movements too. Let's see if he's got. Say Comics 4 people says, JB, I need them X-Men.
JB's not here.
Yeah. Ben Compton says they will make Namor a woman.
Dude.
That's Curtis O'Neil.
That's
Or
not
a Namor. What do you think?
He's cool. I mean, honestly, he's
I
looked
think
great.
a black Namor would be awesome.
It's hard to tell in a photo if somebody's tall, and I think that's photographically. I think Namor needs to be intimidating.
Worry here. Let me find out. He's 6'6". That dude is 6'6".
Not
Cena for Namor. Somebody said, how about John Cena for Namor?
He could work.
Yeah,
I just find him kind of goofy.
I don't like his face for Namor. Like, I like that other guy that I showed. That kind of face to me would work well for a arrogant royal.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger's a little too old to be Namor.
Definitely way too. Namor's dad, sure.
Yeah, Namor's dad, I would say, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the perfect Namor, I don't know how old he is, so he might be too old. But like Michael Jai White.
I got JB could be Namor.
CGI
I could be Namor.
Right under it, Southern Comic Geek. You could be Namor. CGI works wonders. Too funny.
He would have to give up his crown of King Johnfrey.
Never. Just right on top.
But anyway, to the other point you were saying before you had to get out, John,
sorry, I had a work call.
As I was saying that Kevin Feige seems to be a great manager as well as a creative, but Jeff Johns, so it seemed, was great creatively, but I mean, he's no Grant Morrison as far as his complexity in writing, and he obviously isn't a very good manager.
And I think it's you underrate the powerful skill that a manager needs, because it's not just delegating, but being able to appreciate and hands off from people that when James Gunn came in and be able to say, you know what, that guy's vision is off the wall, but I'm going to let him do his thing. Having trust in the right people and hiring the right people and letting them then not micromanaging them, but letting them do their work it's a hard gig.
The best manager can see the potential in other people and know where to lead them, whereas most people,
yeah, especially if the person has the vision of the comic book and he puts them both together. You just can't do one without the other. They got to be combined with the vision, and then once he gets it all gelled in and everything, it'll come out a whole lot better.
A great example of that, Taika Waititi as the director for Thor,
right?
And that's the best Thor.
Well, I know there's people that don't like it, but I totally agree with you.
They don't know nothing, then they need to. But the two movies I'm most looking forward to after this stuff that they've talked about are the Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange just because of all the stuff that's going to unleash. That'll probably be the gateway to mutants and FF. And then Thor: Love and Thunder. I love that name.
Yeah. Well, and it's going to depend. I mean, I can't remember who they're bringing in now to do Doctor Strange because they got rid of the director from the first film.
Oh,
Is it Sam Raimi they were talking to? I can't remember.
that was a great. I actually liked that Doctor Strange. It came out pretty nice. I mean,
Yeah.
in the way everything and the actor, I think
That's another point of a good manager is knowing, hey, your time is done. You did good, but
It's Sam Raimi, the director of the original 3 Spider-Man films. He's coming in to do the next Doctor Strange.
oh boy,
I'm okay with that.
He's super talented and he loves the sort of fringe bizarre.
A lot of
he's
people
got a good script.
will tell you Spider-Man 2, greatest comic book movie ever.
Oof, I don't know about that. I don't even know that it's the best Spider-Man film because I still think
I wouldn't agree with that. I'm just saying a lot of people still say that.
It would be in my top 10, but I think Edge of the Spider-Verse is actually a better Spider-Man film.
Well,
I saw that film, that animated film in the theater, and I the second the credits rolled, I was like, that is the greatest Spider-Man movie I've probably ever going to see.
Miles Morales. When you talk about
Let's see. Mask of the Phantasm.
that was actually pretty good. Yes.
The original Superman movie from '78, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just because I love him, Michael Keaton's Batman from 1989. Probably disagree with me on there.
Right. You had me at the first 2. I fully agree with.
Well, let's see how many of the top 5 I can get. Then for Spider-Man, that I agree with you, Edge of Spider-Verse, and then I would have to say the third Thor.
Nice. I'm a big Winter Soldier fan, so Winter Soldier probably is still my favorite of the Avengers.
It's really
Marvel
good,
films.
but it just doesn't scream my favorite to me. But it is really good.
I mean, it's for me. It has the best action sequence, which is for me. It's from the freeway when they're fighting the Winter Soldier on the freeway, all the way to when he realizes that it's Bucky. That sequence is just nuts and so perfect. And then of course I just love the twists on the story over through it. You get the acting is just top flight. I mean, they got Robert Redford to be in a Marvel movie. Holy crap! Who would have thought?
Did you know that the reason why he was there is his grandkids wanted him in a Marvel movie?
That's cool.
Yeah, his grandkids wanted him to be in a Marvel. That's how he got to be into that. Which
he was perfect. He was great in that movie. I just showed my daughters The Sting last night for the very first time. And they loved it. Such a good movie.
Something. Who are we talking about?
Robert Redford being in The Winter Soldier, and my girls watching The Sting last night.
And don't forget, we didn't talk about Black Panther movie either. Now that was a classic. That was a very good movie.
Very, very good.
Story script.
And again, nobody thought it was going to be that good.
Yeah,
nobody thought.
Really good.
I think it was an excellent movie, but I'm a big proponent of looking back and thinking, okay, that was really good, but is it getting the praise because of how good a movie it is, or for other reasons?
I think it's just a kick in the pants. I think that movie is a blast. I love the waterfall fight sequences. I love the car chase in Korea. And then, of course, the big fight at the end. I thought it was all really powerful. And I love the history stuff between the dad's generation and his generation.
That's great. But is it one of your favorites?
I think it would probably make top 10 for Marvel, but I don't know that it's going to make top 5.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
It might be like
part of the
6,
hype
7.
on it isn't because of how good it is. I think it has some other things in there too. I mean, it's still a great movie.
I put it around 7 or 8, probably.
It's like Heath Ledger. He did a great job as Joker, but I think a lot of people put more on it and praise a lot more because he died and so young, and that's one of his last major roles. I think the same thing goes for Michael Turner. Great artist, love his art, but I don't think he's near as big as people making out to be because he died young at his prime.
That's possible. I will say, though, that as far as live action Batman's, that's the best Batman film, that Dark Knight. I'm not a big Keaton fan. I'm sorry. I think his costume looks ridiculous. He doesn't look like he can fight.
Well, he couldn't. He couldn't.
All he does is
move And the whole Batman way of moving is because he couldn't move anything. He had to turn his
He
entire
can't
body.
turn his head because it's
Yeah,
all one piece.
And if you look down at some of the wider shots, you can tell they didn't know how to do his feet.
No.
So he has like sneakers on, and they spray painted them black.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jack Nicholson just fine. I just think the film doesn't really hold up very well. It's only great because of that music. It is so good.
The music, the childhood factor for me, and
Sure.
those are the reasons why it's at the top. But if you just pull everything back and look at just the movie, I would probably agree with you.
Yeah.
But don't tell anyone.
Yeah. I gotta get lunch for my girls, guys.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming in.
So that means anyone else could jump in, I assume.
Join in. It's the wide open. But again, Captain America movie that came out, guy played it great. Chris Evans from the beginning, from the storyline to how he became Cap, skinny kid and everything. And it was kind of amusing when he was in the army and everything. And when he became Captain America, he took it on the chin. Says, hey, they're making fun of me. They think I'm a joke, but, he wanted to really prove himself. A kid from New York, he had a dream. All right. And he did it, man. He's been in a lot of movies, but action, a lot of action from him. And he played it real good, man. He threw that shield around. I think he was a perfect Captain America. And I have nothing wrong with none of his movies that came out. I think every time he played Captain America, he was right on.
The Silver
Southern
Surfer.
Peak says, send me the link. I need your email, Southern Peak. I don't know if I have your email. If you got my IG, put it on the IG, and I can send you a link.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No. I don't think so, CFAP. CFAP said, I think the guy that played Silver Surfer could do it. It looks like that was mainly CGI because here's that guy.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Yeah, apparently that was all Silver Surfer. You see him, he had it in the chat.
Yeah, I got it. I'm writing it down now. All right, give me 1 second. Get you on here.
Oh boy. Yeah. And here he is in like a full body shot, regular clothes. Yeah, that's unless they CGI it up, that is not a Namor to me. He's 6'4". He's the guy that does all the weird monsters, like he did Abe Sapien in the first two Hellboy movies. That's Doug Jones. That's his name, Doug Jones.
That's another thing we didn't talk about. We didn't talk about Hellboy either. I wasn't too really crazy about that. Maybe because I wasn't really too much into the.
Well, now, are you talking the new one that released in the last year or so?
No, I talk about the original.
The other two.
Yeah, the other two.
I enjoyed them. I liked them, but
yeah,
they're not my top 5 or.
Yeah, they're all right. I mean,
they're really good, but I was never a Hellboy fan, really. I mean, and I saw the last one and I thought it was good, but again, not really a Hellboy fan. So
I said the link. Yeah, I mean, there's so many movies that came out is incredible. But again, I mean, you want these movies to come out and at least be good. At least be good because again, the storyline is good. Now let's see if you
come. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you like to do any speculation? Like, do you think, okay, this movie's coming out, maybe I should get this book?
All right, we got Southern Comic Geek just joined us in this chat about movies. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Hey, I started to get like a little baby Venom. Not the kind of Venom that the guy popped out that time on was it Jig's channel? But we were talking about Pops earlier.
Yeah.
These are the ones I was going to get signed at the Huntsville Con.
Hold on, let me get it highlighted.
Hopefully, still be able to get them signed. But classic Pinky and the Brain.
Picking the brain.
Yeah.
How come they not? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. So, but maybe we'll still be able to get them signed.
Yeah. He's talking about the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. They announced today or yesterday that they're canceling it and moving it to like July, like actual dates, not like Emerald City is like, we're going to do it in the summer. When? Well, we don't know. There's actual dates that it was moved to. So hopefully everyone, including the guys that did Pinky and the Brain, will be able to make the new dates.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hey, BLC, didn't you say that you were going to East Coast Con? Didn't they cancel that one or move that one back?
They moved it back to July 4th weekend, and now I can't go because I'm actually working. And all the cons are getting pushed back. They're just falling on top of each other. So
there's going to be a summer mess with all these cons getting put back.
All the artists can't be at this, all these cons at the same time. So whoever they show up, I think that's where people are going to want.
Did they say they were moving it to July and say we're going to do it around this time, or do they have specific dates that they moved it to?
East Coast, I think they already have set times. It's the July 4th weekend.
See, that's one thing that might help out certain conventions. Like the one we were going to go to, the one in Huntsville is a smaller one, but because it has actual dates that it pushed back to, we might have a chance of having some people there rather than doing what Emerald City did, which is we're going to push it to the summer, but they haven't had actual dates. So we'll probably be able to lock in hours, and then they'll try, but we're already booked for hours. So hopefully we'll still have a lot of our people there.
Yeah, the only reason why they got that time is because that's when the hall was available. So it was already, I guess, booked for other venues, and I guess that's what they took. But again, that's like in July. So, but again, all the cons are getting pushed back. Big Apple is a con that's supposed to be in April. That one's being pushed back with no set time for that one yet. So right now I'm looking at Heroes Con. Unless that gets pushed back, I'm all for that one. But let's see how that one goes. But that
Isn't it in the summer?
That one's in June.
Well, then it should be fine.
Well, we'll cross it up. But
I think by the end of April, a lot of this is going to be taken care of for the most part. As far as, that they talk about flattening that curve, I think that'll happen. I think we'll have a good sense of what's going on. Everyone's just in panic mode right now.
Yeah. The problem with that is that the artists are supposed to be scheduled already for these cons. They didn't push back. Now they were scheduled for these other cons at that time. So are they going to go to the new time slots for the new ones, or are they still going to have time to go to the original ones that didn't get pushed back? So, that's going to be another issue when they start redoing the lineup of who's going to be showing up. So, everything's still up in the air for now. So,
Well, luckily, I only go to 2 a year. So that one, the Huntsville one, has new dates set. Hopefully, everything will be good there. And then the other one I go to is Dragon Con, and it's 100,000 people event. So I'm not worrying about it because it's September.
Well, I want to go to that was supposed to be my first con of the year. That got pushed back. The Big Apple one was actually scheduled on days where I couldn't go. So now if it gets pushed back, depending what day it lands on, maybe I want to go to that one because it's only in New York. So I could probably hit that one. Everything else like Baltimore and New York Comic Con, that's way in October. So I ain't worried about that. It's just I'm trying to do some cons, but again, I don't know who's going to show up where. Who's going to go to what con, and they're going to change the lineup, and it's a mess right now.
Yeah. Hey, how do you two prepare for a con? Do you start thinking about who's there as soon as you find out and thinking about what you're getting, or do you just wait till the week before and do stuff?
No, months ahead.
Yeah. I start seeing who's there, get my books. If I got them, get them pressed, have them ready. Maybe I start dig some more. Maybe I start because I start to train minds. I bring out a stack of books, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this one, and this one's definite a sign. This one's a maybe, and this one's a not. Then I'm looking around and says, all right, how many books can I afford to get signed? How much money, and then I got to decide. And then again, cancellations. This artist is not coming in. Oh, wait a minute. I got to take these books. He's not going to be there now. Now it's swapping over. So it's like a nonstop getting ready to have myself prepared and everything. Hey, Matt, what's going on? And, you know, again, I'll have my bag. I got my bag that I use when I'm at the con. It's a saddle bag. That's what I use. And I have everything ready. Got some markers in there. And I pick up extra paperwork at the CGC. So this way, when I go there, it's already written down. I have everything prepared. It's just, you know, again, but you never know. That might change. I don't fill it out until the last day because, again, artists cancel definitely who's going to be there, who's not, you know, and so on and so on. You know, but I try to get those signatures out of the way because sometimes, even if they're there, they might be there for only the first day, the Friday. And next thing you know, they're sick. And next thing you know, they're not there the next 2 days. You know, so it's other things happen. But that's the way I like to go to a con, you know, have everything. Again, but I always got extra money because I'm always looking for other stuff, you know, buying this, looking at what's going to be hot, you know,
Pop this, pop that.
yeah, you know, and again, you try to make those deals on the last day, like I did, you know, because they don't want to take the books back. Says, all right, how much you want to take off of this? And, you know, I think that's the best time to do trades, you know, and stuff like that. But that's me.
Well, Big Will, I had mentioned in the chat earlier, two brothers popped in and was asking them about coming up to Huntsville later on this week from work. And I was going to figure out a way to get by the shops there. But they mentioned that at least one of the shops is already closed because of the coronavirus.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I can call right now and tell you. Great thing about these shops is that they're open right now.
Oh yeah, right now by me, everything's open. None of the restaurants you're allowed to eat. Everything's takeout.
Comics and games. Here you are.
Okay, so we'll find out here. I think they've just closed their gaming.
Oh, okay.
GameStop this morning. GameStop was open. Nobody in there though.
Hey, I assume obviously you guys are open. All right. Have you changed anything because of all the corona stuff? Okay. All right then. That's just checking. Thank you.
Is it true that YouTube is shutting down channels that don't have a minimum of 1,000 subs in the future? Heard a rumor. I don't know.
Well,
First time I heard of that.
How would they do that? I mean, because then no one
There's no reason to do that.
Yeah, that's everybody's the only way to talk.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that, and we are literally on a channel with less than 1,000 right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry you lost.
To answer your question, Southern Comic Geek, the biggest one around here is called The Deep, and they are open. Nothing's changed except they're a 2-story shop, and the second story is all gaming, and they've closed down their second story. So it's just the standard comic shop, right?
Yeah, so that kind of makes sense, you know, so everybody's not standing around and grouping and stuff, but on a comic, you're just coming in, you basically chit-chatting a little bit and walk out. So, well, that's good to hear because I'm going to meander up there probably tomorrow afternoon and then hit up those shops Thursday while I was up there. That guy, two brothers, had gave me a name for somebody that does pressing up there. Do you know who they're talking about?
No, I don't know who they're talking about. They mentioned it's like I think if it's the same guy they told me about, it's like a friend of theirs who's like a lawyer or something, and he does pressing, but he doesn't do it as like a business necessarily. So, I mean, it could take a while. You'd have to ask and figure it out.
Yeah, I might just send it to somebody else because
I have had good luck so far with Erod.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Texas, right?
No, he's in New York.
New York.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was
But I can tell you that if it's valuable enough you're wanting to get it pressed, I assume that means you want to get it graded?
Well, possibly. So some of these are like we were talking about earlier about prepping for cons, and so some of these are potential SIG books, which potentially could lead to a grade. Yes.
Well, I would say go with CBCS if it's a bigger book and get it there's no other company like with CGC. CBCS does its own pressing and then grading. Right now, they're not too far behind, and their fast track is working like it should.
Mhm.
And if you sign up, you can do it for free. But if you sign up for a paid membership, they have a lot of perks. That's like the paid membership, the lowest tier is $100 a year, but you'll get like $250 in freebies. For example, I was able to upgrade for free my books to a 2-day turnaround for grading. And that's like an $80 value. They just did it for free. And I can do that one more time and get free fast track 3 times in the 1 year with my $100 for being a member. And you can still be a member of CGC if you wanted to be a member there, because the $25 membership for CGC does literally everything the $150 membership does, except you don't get as high a percentage discount and you don't get the credit. But it's $25. So
Yeah, see, the last books I mailed off, I used PGX, which was the first time I used them. They do pressing as well. So the jury's still out on their pressing, because there were some books that had some what I felt like were pressable defects that really didn't press out. You know, some pressers are better than others. And so I had that issue with the hair inside my slab. I finally got PGX on the phone, and they said, well, if it's on the hard plastic, not in the encapsulated stuff on the inside, you can actually try to pry the case. I said, I'm not prying no case open. I'm fixing to send this back to you, and you're fixing to fix it. And so in their defense, they did say that they are going to grade another book for me. So I sent another book with that to get
you
that
say
one.
CBCS or CGC?
PGX.
GX.
Oh,
So I've never used.
opinions on them.
Well, everybody's got the
But
opinions, and I mean it's the same thing with me and CBCS. I have not tried them. I don't really like their cases.
all of my opinions are based on me trying them.
Okay.
But to the Scott Evans point, he's right, but most of the time it's negligible. But more importantly, to Bub's comment, I wouldn't say eyesore, but he's right. CGC cases are so much better.
Mhm.
But at the end of this month, CBCS is coming out with new cases. Hopefully they'll be better. We haven't got to see them yet, but they're about to come out with new cases and new labels. So hopefully they'll be good. But yeah, I've tried CBCS, I've tried CGC, I've tried PGX. So if I talk about them, it's based on my experience.
Yeah, I really can't say anything about PGX or CBCS because I don't use them. And there's also EGS, I believe, or EGS
Right.
or something like that. I have not used any of them, so I can't say anything about them. I'm a CGC person from day one. All my books I have are CGC. The cases are a lot better from what people are telling me, because I seen the CBS ones in the store, so that's what I'm comparing it to from what I've seen, and I also seen PGX ones in the store. But the grading now, to me, I always said, I've been saying this from the get-go, CGC has been overwhelmed with tons and tons and tons of books, and I think they're skipping on the grading because they're overwhelmed. But CBCS grading is better, but they're not as up, they're not as full yet as CBC. I believe if they ever do get to that point, they might start to slip, but we won't know that until it happens.
Right.
But again, holding value, CGC is still right now on top,
But
CBCS is a close second. So,
but all you got to do is manage well, and I don't think it would be as bad as it is for CGC. Like I told you my horror story, my books, this book right here was sent to them. Yeah, see him at on October 29th. They got this, and I submitted it for grading and pressing, fast track. I got it back 2 days ago.
Wow. Is that the one you were waiting on the last time we were talking about this? Okay.
Yeah, this is one of them.
All right, Bub's got a comment. Says I've done all three also. But he said PGX cases are better looking than CBCS. All three get the grades wrong and make mistakes. Well, there you go.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes, but PGX makes worse ones to
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Based on my own experience, they got worse mistakes, and their history is so sorted. I mean, if I told you a mechanic has an issue with fixing things that don't need fixing, well, you wouldn't go to the mechanic. But yet when we talk about grading comics, for some reason that same stuff doesn't work, and that makes me crazy.
would it make a difference if, does it really matter if the other companies decide to copy the slab plastic on the outside? Because you put your own label in there, though.
I don't think it would unless they have a patent or something on it. But if CBCS just copies PGX slabs, they've done better already right there.
Mhm.
How do you patent a piece of plastic? You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Well, the design can be maybe. I don't know if they do.
I mean, it's just a holder. I mean, I don't know. It's just a clear holder. I wouldn't see why would they would patent it. I mean, the label is what makes it.
I don't know.
But
Yeah,
if that was the case, everybody uses the same case and just put your label on it.
yeah. If CBCS would copy PGX cases, or preferably they would copy CGC, but if they just copy PGX cases, that'd be great. Because I agree, PGX cases are much better looking than CBCS.
Yeah, I think it's just what people prefer. Because I mean, I got this PGX book right here. It's pretty crystal clear on the front, and so real nice. I like the label.
Yeah.
They've got
That's another thing. Do you have any of their older labels?
yes, PGX.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Grab one of them. This is like night and day. I mean, I'm not going to use them, and I'll tell you my horror story if you ask me, but I will give them props when they deserve it.
Well, remember CGC?
Yeah.
And you couldn't even read anything on it. Those so small. So that was a big improvement when they changed it.
But yeah, look at how night and day this is. That's the old PGX label.
Yeah.
It looks like the original CGC, but a little bit worse with that giant globe under the 7.5. It's horrible looking. But if you hold up the next one for PGX,
Yeah, see what the new one.
look at how much better this label is. This is an awesome label in comparison. Look at that. It's like night and day.
Yeah, definitely. The old one looks more professional now than the old one.
Yeah, so they've copied CGC a little bit better, and that's one of the things that I like about PGXs or CGCs is how that thing stands out because they put the little white label right there. And
So,
I mean, like,
I agree.
papers aren't tight, so maybe CBCS will up their game. But either one of those two, I would just copy this case right here.
Well, apparently they can patent it according to the comment on the screen. So they're going to have to come up with something different.
Yeah, CGC has a patent on their cases and put other companies about the business of copying them. Yep. Well, that answered that question.
If you hold up the CBCS slab again there, Jason, you got – I love the shiny CBCS shield.
Right.
And I like how the 9.6 is there, then it has white, then the information under the white pages. Everything else I wish they would change.
Right. Well, I like the fact that they got the little thing right here, and you can look up graders notes without having to pay for them.
Yeah, well, it's actually on the back too if you have the QR code.
Yeah.
You just scan that sucker, get free graders.
That's the bonus. That's a
Yeah,
better one.
that's a bonus.
But PGX, you can pay to have the graders notes put on the back of the book now. And then like CGC, they charge $10, And so if you see up here at the top, they put the graders notes up there, which were not the best place for them. They told me it's still a relatively new deal. And so they put the graders notes up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I decide I want to sell this book, there's the grader's notes, or in CBCS's case, people can just look up what's wrong with this book.
We Love Comics, I think, is the main force that came up with the idea for PGX to do that.
Who's that?
We Love Comics.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He was the main force for that. And that's a great idea, but because of how messy it looks, which simple redesign of their label will fix that.
Yeah.
I do prefer the CBCS way of the QR code or just typing it in and having it free.
Yeah, I like the character codes too. When they finally get around to getting DC characters, I don't know what the deal is with that. Why CGC hasn't got DC characters yet. But.
I know it's stupid and a waste of money. I realize that. But they look so cool. I am getting, when I get my 9.8 New Mutants 98, whenever I get that, it's going to have that Deadpool label. Like 4 or 5 Wolverine books that I will be sending in at some point just for that Wolverine label.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. BLC, on your slabs with CGC, do you do any of the character labels, or are you a strict,
I have not sent any of my books to get those. I'm going to probably like to, but I did win a book on an auction that already had one of those labels on it, and I like it. But again, to put the character in the corner and then put the label over the character, I mean, they should move it over some, or put the character somewhere in the middle that's not being blocked. I mean, again, this is the design flaw that they can easily fix, which I think they should. But the way it is right now is it's not right. It can do better.
Yeah, the CGC had some old labels too. I've got one book over there that's the old CGC label. I mean, those.
Yeah, I got a Gen 1.
Horrible.
Which I was going to crack and have Chris Claremont sign, but now I got to.
Well, maybe Claremont will still show up.
He's the only one I really, really care about. Mark Waid, I was going to get to sign just personal stuff because I love Kingdom Come, but Chris Claremont's my main thing.
Yeah, I finally got some Chris Claremont signatures for the first time off my own books and met him and everything. So it's just a pleasure to actually go with a book and meeting these artists face to face, for the first time, and having a conversation with them and everything. It's so amazing. It's such a different feeling because I just, started doing that, which I should have did a long time ago, but I didn't. I kicked myself in the butt for not doing it. So I did meet George Perez before he retired. Great guy, this and everything. Chris Claremont, Steranko. Steranko is a trip. He is
a
funny guy. Oh my goodness. He'll take a tight, shake your hand and everything, having a great time. He'll talk to you, have a laugh and everything. And he'll one thing I could say about him is he'll have different color pens on there. He'll look and he'll sign on it with a different color, and he'll try not to sign over something like important over the cover because that's the way he is, and that's like a class act, And I did meet a lot of other artists, new ones. Met Jim Lee a long time ago before he even had to pay. Perillo, Granoff, and you mean these guys, Joe and everything. It's just a pleasure. So it's just something for my PC. It ain't to me about the money or the value. It's something for me to treasure. And those signed books are not leaving my site. I did sell some. He got a picture with George Perez.
Yeah, Perez, yeah.
Look at him.
George Perez is a goober.
He's like, this is the guy that owes me $100 for my signatures. Paid him.
That's why he was hugging on you, Big Will.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. But you don't see his hands sticking out Big Will's wallet in the back. That's what's going on right now. He's like, he doesn't know.
I got a Captain America sketch cover done by Alan Bellman last year at Louisville Comic Con, and then last week Alan Bellman died, and so yeah, it's those conversations like you were saying, BLC, those conversations. You can't ever get them back, once they're gone. So.
No. I think one thing that I will never forget is I actually met Burt Ward and Adam West and had a conversation with them. That was my highlight because I was a big Batman television show fan, and actually meeting them and getting their autograph, and actually had a real long conversation with Adam West because his daughter showed up while I was at the front getting the picture. So he just stopped and we just started having a conversation. He introduced his daughter. I said, hey, hello. And we just started chit-chatting for a little while, and then he went back to signing my book. That was awesome. That was like, like when you meet your hero, like I've been dying to get this interest, and I finally went and did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I can't. I got it framed over there. I got a picture of me shaking hands with Burt Ward. My wife took the picture and everything. It was a ball. It was such a blast. It's unbelievable. I'll never forget.
Well, it's fun when those childhood people, don't ruin your childhood by being douchebags.
Yeah.
They're really nice, and you're, carrying on the conversation. It just kind of continues that childhood, feeling you had. Lou Ferrigno, not so much. But when I got him to sign the Incredible Hulk, because I used to like the Hulk growing up.
I met him too. I met Lou Ferrigno also.
I met him. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was
I think Bub is trying to find out what part of Mississippi you're in.
I was going to say something. I am an hour south of Jackson, Bub.
But my favorite creator meeting was recently, and is with Fabian Nicieza, the co-creator of Deadpool. Dude's insane. I love him. We were having a conversation as he was trying to figure out what funny thing to put on my Deadpool print that he had, and we were joking around, and this other guy comes up and he says something to this other guy, and then this other girl's we're talking, he goes, you know what I mean, right? And then this other girl starts talking. We had a little conversation, and he got blood red because he was laughing. It was awesome.
I like going to cons again because not only do you meet the artists, they have people from television back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the 3 Brady Boys live, real life. I was a big Battlestar Galactica show, so they had one of the guys over there, Boomer. I seen him in real life. Again, just back in the day, the television show, $6 Million Man, Lee Majors. I saw him. I mean, it's just great to see, what actors that you saw were growing up and watching television shows, and see how they're getting old just like we are, and seeing them. And everybody is such polite people that I met. That's why I say about Adam West and Burt Ward, they were exactly who I thought they were. They were just humble, nice people that gave you time, talk to them, ask them anything you want. And they were very polite, and that's what you sometimes expect. Like you said, you don't want them to go over there and act like a douchebag, like just give my money and go, like Liefeld, But it's just a great feeling just to be there and having a good. It's a good time. So now I'm taking my grandkids, and they've been having a bigger time.
I haven't had, I don't think, a bad experience yet. With the worst one I had was with Stan Lee, but it wasn't really a bad experience. The man couldn't see, the man couldn't hear. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah,
But one of the funniest ones was I got robbed by one actor.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't mean to. It's I forget his name, but he played Bobby in the Ernest movies. Y'all remember Bobby?
Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah. In the movies, the really old looking guy.
Bobby. Yeah.
Yeah, the actor that played Bobby was signing some stuff, and he was doing, all his stuff was going to charity. So it was $3 for his signature. So I gave him a $5, and he gave me nothing back and said, "Have a good day," and I just walked off. But it was going to charity, so I let him keep the $2. But I thought it was funny. Yeah, Bobby. That's Bobby. What's the actor's name? I forget his name.
That is, it was right up there. Bill Burge.
Yeah, Bill Burge. I got his signature on a photograph. And,
Is Bubs going?
he owes me $2.
I don't know. See, I missed that one. I think the same weekend as HeroCon. So I don't know if Bub's going to HeroCon or he's going to a different con. I think he was talking about this one, Galaxy Con.
Yeah, there's Galaxy Con was a big con I went to last year in Louisville. I know Bub is in Kentucky, I believe, anyway. And so I was asking him if he had went to that one. That one's where I got that Alan Bellman cover done. What's going on, Agu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping one day I'm gonna hit a C2E2. I would love to try to hit a C2E2 one. You know, I'm gonna try to hit different cons because I just like going to different places to see how they run and see different things. And MegaCon, I want to probably hit one time too, because you know I'm gonna meet a lot of different.
Well, I don't know, man. I think I would either want to try MegaCon or Heroes Con before I go C2E2.
Really? Well, C2E2 is early in the season, so that's what's good about it to get it out of the way because all the other cons are later on. So you got a good shot to hit C2E2 because it's early, you know. And I've never been to Chicago, so again, that's you know going to somewhere different, you know.
Yeah. My best celebrity was recently as well. I enjoyed the show Gotham. Did you guys watch Gotham?
The one on television, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I got to meet Bruce, the actor that played Bruce. He's a kid still. I think he's like 18 or 19.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, dude, he went around and shook my hands, like having a conversation with me. I actually had to turn him away to get other signatures, so that was cool. And then Donald Logue got his signature. He was really awesome. He super awesome guy. And I'm sure the guy that played Alfred too, and they were all great.
Oh, they got one in Toledo. That's in Ohio. SilverCon. That's one state over for me. I might try that one too. But Bub says Chicago is stupid expensive. That's why I skip it. Well, Bub, I heard it's expensive, but I just want to try it at least once.
Bub, is it expensive because Chicago itself is expensive, or expensive because they jack up the prices, everything at C2E2?
From what I heard, is they jack up the prices in there. That's what I might be wrong, but that's what I heard. We'll see what Bub says about it. But that's what I heard from guys that went there. I mean, it's not cheap. Let's see. It's called Gold T80. What's going on? The greatest celebrity encounter was Mickey Rourke. And
yeah, that's kind of an eclectic mix right there.
I missed my chance for Evangeline Lilly. She was only taking cash, and I was like $40 short, and she was going to sign a children's book she wrote, as well as, you get to meet her. So I missed out on it, man.
Silver Age, I'm in Pennsylvania, Poconos area, if you want to know where I was. Yeah, if you go to a comic shop, go to C2E2.
Oh, Bub's tickets, hotels, con prices, all jacked. Yeah.
Go to or in the Midwest.
Yeah, I went to Wizard World in New Orleans. I wouldn't have gone to that had it not just been that close, to drive, because everything was expensive as far as the ticket prices. Really didn't have that many books, vendors rather, to look through. There were some big names. I mean, that's where I met Steranko and Tyler Kirkham, but I don't know that I would have bit off all that had I not been driving distance.
Well, I went to Baltimore for the first time. For me, it was like a 7-8 hour drive. Hotel room was probably regular price. Ticket to get in, I would say, or like a regular price con. I went for all 3 days. It was a whole weekend, but they had tons of books. Tons of books. It was massive. You're a book like that was one of the ones to go, and that's what I like to see. I don't like to go to a con where there's really like a really small section of books. I mean, you're there for books. If they have a little bit of everything, that's fine, but they got to be a section of comic books. Not in slabs. And I starting to see that a lot now. They got boxes of slabs now, not just on the wall, and they had a lot of books. And I had a great time. It wasn't crowded. My hotel was walking distance. There was plenty of hotels all around, and I had a great time there. East Coast was, again, nice small venue. Hotel was right there. You could walk in distance. Decent one there too. The biggest one I ever went to that was really crowded was New York Comic Con. But I only went for one day. I went on a Saturday, which was insane. Big Apple, it's crowded because it's small. They don't have a convention hall. They had like in a hotel room, which was actually 2 floors, but it was small and cramped. But they moved now. They're at a different hotel, so it should be a little bigger. But I haven't gotten to that one yet because they just changed it over. But that's why I want to go to different cons, because I see a lot of different things. Again, there's some books that you don't see up north. They might be down south. They might be in the West Coast. They might be in the mid. I mean, there's books that probably I want that's somewhere else. And if they don't come to that closer to my con, I'm gonna have to go to it. So that's again, it's just not that. It's just the experience of being somewhere different. Seeing what's out there, meeting more YouTubers because they're all over the place, and it's just a fun time. Again, you never know, some actors or whatever. It's a very entertaining, and I like to do that. So that's what
So Southern Comic, you had mentioned you're still coming up to Huntsville.
Yeah, that's the plan, that I was going to come up there probably tomorrow evening sometime. And I had one interview with a guy up there in tomorrow, or Thursday rather. And the rest of the time I was going to go on the hunt,
beautiful state,
as it were.
I'm in the oil state. We'll run in October.
So that would be what, Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. What you doing Thursday? You want to get together?
Absolutely nothing.
I gotta check Silver. Silver.
So yeah, I'll do it. I actually I can take you to a different spot that you wouldn't expect.
Cool. Well, I'll hit you up on IG, and I'll send you my number on IG, and
all right.
That way you can text me. But I plan on coming up there Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, there's 4 shops in the area, 2 in the literal area of Huntsville, and the other 2 are within 30 minutes driving distance or less.
Yeah, the only con I can think of that's in PA that's, and anytime that's big, I guess, is the one when they held it in Philadelphia, in Philly, I believe. That's the only other place that's probably close that I could think of. But that's like a 2-hour drive for me. But again, I don't know. There's like so many cons. Like I just found out what SilverCon that's in Ohio. So you got to see how that one is. But again, you want to see on the website, see how big it is, if it's worthwhile, to drive to see, how it is. You don't want to go to a real small con and waste like 8 hours of driving. You're like, oh, that's it. It's gotta be worth it. You got to see. But yeah, that's what the chat is for. They give you the information. Because I asked about San Diego Con. That's big. I think that's like most famous out of everybody. And the people in California says don't even bother. He says for you to even go, it's like a lottery. Like, you got to win a ticket to even think of going. And I'm like, the odds are like incredible. So I'm like, damn, we got to go. I mean, wow. Something you want to do, but the chances like hitting the lottery ain't gonna happen.
I just am waiting for someone to come to Dragon Con. It's like Kachung and Delphia go, and that's about it.
So they said SilverCon was just a joke. Let's see. That's how you find out. The only con I've been always good time, at least crowd is East Coast. Yeah, East Coast was a good time. Like I said, X-Men Run. You should hold your YouTube con.
Yeah, Dave, he's got like 100 Hulk 181s and everything like that. And anytime I've ever watched his videos, it's like, okay, I got all these right here, and it's like Dadgum. I mean, I hope he's got his office insured properly because that is a lot of money in those boxes.
That's not a bad idea. Patrick Wall's comments there.
This one.
Yeah, and the one under it.
Feel he should hold a YouTube con and have many people on the channel selling books and fun for the whole day. Isn't that like an auction?
Yeah. Well, everybody's been doing these auctions lately, and I mean, like Saturday, was it this past Saturday? Big Will, you had one, and then there's
I
several
wasn't selling though. I was just hosting.
That was the pop-up show. Yeah.
but my goodness, I mean, there was so much going on.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was having an auction, so I mean, you had to open up 2 or 3 windows and just kind of pop back and forth between them.
And you still missed some options.
Yeah, there's no cons. Nobody's going to a con. So everybody's selling the books, entertaining on internet. And they can't leave the house. So and I was doing the same thing. I was going crazy. I had more than multiple screens. I had like 2 on it. I had one on the phone. I mean, it was just books flying all over the place, great deals and everything. I was like going bananas. I got books all over the place,
Well, like I said, this actually is for sale.
Oh, what you selling that for, Big Will?
Well, I was hoping to put it in an auction, and I was going to start it off at like $50 and just see where it went. I haven't even checked the price. I think it's around 150, 180, something like that. On
I'll drop 100 in your lap Thursday if you want me to, and then you said and done. You got it in your lap, cash money.
Yeah, but I might be able to get more than $100.
Well, maybe so.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I've got an 8.0 of that, and I had bought it already slabbed, and so I'm wondering if I could get maybe a bump. It's not going to be that big of a bump. And Cable's one of my favorite characters, and so I've been looking to upgrade that one. So BLC, did you finally sell your glow in the dark Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
I was watching the last auction where everybody was trying to get you to turn the lights off to make it glow and stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to, but it wouldn't work. But yeah, those books, the glow in the dark ones, I can't find no more. I see the Virgin one. I see the regular trade dress because there was three different copies. The glow in the dark one is the only one that I cannot find anymore to buy, and to get it graded and have its signatures. It to me it was like a right now rare because there's not really that much out there. But the other ones, yeah, they were slabbed and signed, but you couldn't find a glow in the dark one. And I have actually sold 2 of them. I have a third one, but that one I'm keeping for my personal one. But those I actually did it myself. I took those books down to New York Comic Con, got them signed and got them slabbed. I did all the work for it, and I passed it on. And to me, they got a great deal because really nobody really jumped on it, and they got it for a great deal. So hopefully, everybody's happy with it.
All right, BLC. If you don't care, I just looked it up.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll do if someone wants this thing.
All right, hold on. Let me highlight you guys.
You can see that according to the Go Collect, it's $150. And if you click on that and drop down, you will see its last sale was $150 on eBay on the 14th.
There you go.
So what I would do is I would do $130 shipped plus throw in the second print as kind of like a reader copy. So Southern Comic Geek, you get first dibs. If that's a good deal to you, I would want it PayPal today. And
wow,
if it's shipped, you can actually take off $15 if you buy it.
You got it.
Would have to do the 130.
So you said 115 for both those?
If you want it right now, you got to PayPal me today, though. Yeah.
All right, done. Take it down.
Look at that. There you go. That's how you do things. You never know what goes on. Things get sold. Deals be made. That's great. That's great. You got a reader's copy, second print, plus the book. Now that you know you're getting this, now you can take that other 8.0 and sell it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
For
I won't have to worry about
now,
tracking
that
it.
means that
So-
means if you sell it, you didn't really pay that price for that issue because you're saving money because you're selling the other copy.
Yeah.
So does that mean he needs to go grab it and we sell it right now?
He can do that if he likes. Yeah, he can do that right now. Just slap it in people if they want to grab it. You never know. People, they see a deal, and this is the reason why you should always check people's channel because you never know what book's flying. Maybe somebody wants it. You never know. Or somebody knows that somebody else who wants it. They
Yeah.
can package it.
Let's see here.
Let me highlight you. Hold on a second. All right.
Yeah. So 8.0. So not a very expensive copy of this, but CGC slabbed. I bought it already slabbed, so I do not know what's wrong with it. But on the back, I don't know if this can be able to catch that highlight there. But on the back, it looks like there's a line. It doesn't break color, but it looks like it's pressable. Is my point.
Mhm.
So it's a possibility if somebody was wanting to. There's only one small little spine tick right there.
Mhm.
And other than that, looks like a pretty clean copy. But
What
Yeah.
price? I got it pulled up right now if you want me to tell you what it's currently going for.
yeah, go ahead.
Currently, it's going for about $75.
Mhm.
The last 3 sales, the largest sale was 90, the smallest was 58. So everything averaging out, it's about $75.
I'll sell it $75 shipped if somebody wanted to.
There you go. $75. That's including shipping.
Yeah.
$75. Keep showing the book, man. You gotta keep showing the book. Keep showing the book. Always show that book.
We'll see if any takers on it.
Yeah, because they gotta see the book because they want to probably see the front, the back. It's an 8.0, guys. Right now, $75. That's including shipping. You get the deal because you guys are here. So if anybody that you know, if they're looking for that book, hit them up. Say, hey, there's a book for sale right now, 8.0, $75. Shipping is included.
So what's funny about this is Rob Liefeld put on his Instagram yesterday. He said it's a good thing that the books that me and because it was Todd McFarlane's birthday, and he said it's a good thing that these books that me and him did are generally loved. I guess he was kind of poking fun at people in his art style.
Well, that's because he had help. That's why that cover doesn't look bad.
Right, exactly. So if you look right there, right on the edge of that right there, you can kind of see where that indentation is, and it just goes straight down that. You see that? So anyway, it says off white to white pages. So I picked this up at a Memphis Comic Con with another book, but so
I guess we'll see as we do our conversation if anyone hits you up on it. They now know. So
It might be you. You might be calling somebody that might be looking for it. You never know.
yeah.
I know somebody with that book. There you go.
But yeah, so I had picked up a Beta Ray Bill
Oh, that's a good one.
what was that? 2 weeks ago when I went to Tupelo Comic Con. I had stopped in Starkville. Metarog or Roger lives in Starkville, and I messaged him. I said, "Is this shop worth stopping at?" And he said, "No, not really." But on the off chance, I went ahead and stopped anyway and found that Beta Ray Bill, and so for $45. And so it's a newsstand, and I'm going to get it pressed. And I was hoping to go to East Coast, and I believe Simonson was going to be there, BLC, wasn't he?
Not quite sure. I remember because I know I'll go for like
get him sign it.
it might.
And I noticed Metaphorical said, "I'm back." So if you're wanting to know what BLC is talking about with 75, that includes shipping, Southern Comic Geek needs to get rid of an 8.0 New Mutants 87 first print, first appearance of Cable. If you're interested, that's his deal.
Yep. So I mean, if you like the character Cable, his first full appearance, right? And so it's first full appearance and a low barrier of entry there. So,
And since we're on the subject, I just was bagging and boarding stuff, and I happen to have this that I need to get rid of. If anyone's interested in it, it's a high grade. If anyone's interested, I would do $80 shipped.
dang, Big Will, you trying to get all my money?
I just sold one of those on my auction. That was an 8.0, I believe.
Well,
What'd you sell it for, BLC?
I can't remember what it went for.
well,
It was cheaper than I thought it would be. You know, I thought I was gonna
do you want it then, Jason? It'd be 15 less for you since I'm
Yeah. So how much I owe you now? 115.
115, and if you get this, it'd be 80 minus 15, so that'd be what? 70? No, that'd be 65.
Yeah, 65. Yeah.
So that'd be 180 total if you want to buy it with the other.
Yeah.
come on now. Somebody's got to buy a Southern Geek book, man. He needs money now.
Hey, so do you think that that's a what in your professional opinion, which I know you do a lot of grading videos? You said 9.2.
That's what I would say. And the reason I'd say that is because I disagreed with CGC, but that's what they graded it at. I cracked this out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike. All of a sudden, books are flying. A couple of things. If you missed it, there is a book. Show it again, Southern Geek. He's selling this right here. I'll post it up there, right there. That book. Let me highlight them. $75. That's including shipping. It's an 8.0. The New Mutants.
Yeah, and I think it's got room for a slight bump. I tried to show this earlier, but there's a line that runs right through there. It doesn't break color, but I think a good presser could get it out. I bought it already slabbed, so I didn't have it pressed or anything. Don't know if it was pressed, but it appears to me like it might could. And since Big Will's going to make me buy his Gambit, because that's another one of the books.
It might be another book. Hang on, people.
All right. I guess I have two sold then.
It comes to book line now.
This is the BLC swap shop.
I tell you, man, you never know. A book might be sold on my channel, no matter what the time.
So I got another one here. Look familiar?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right, I sold
Yeah,
mine.
so this is an 8.0. As you can see, CBCS. I did look up the grader's notes on this book just for anybody who is interested. I don't believe you're going to get a grade bump on this like you could on the other one. It says 2 small stains, right edge, front cover, light foxing, bottom edge, front cover, light foxing, and finger smudges. Now you might get that finger smudge. It's right there in the back, right there. But light bend, top front right, tiny spine wear, and stress brakes color. So don't know what all you might could do there. But again, a low barrier of entry for the quote first appearance of a character in Gambit, because we all know that there was an annual of Uncanny X-Men, his technical first appearance. But for most people, it's X-Men 266. Very popular book. And on GPA,
I have it up if you want.
Yeah, what you got?
I have it selling for an FMV of around $90. The last 3 sales have been over 90, 102, 95, and 119.
I'll sell it for $90 ship.
$90. There you go.
$90 ship.
Steve, I can tell you who bought mine. Mine was bought by Amazing Murph, and he sent it to Erod to get cracked to press and clean, because that book, the one that was 8.0, was my original book, and it was not pressed and clean, and I got an 8.0. And so usually if the information I'm giving him was not pressed and clean, meaning if he cracks it and press and clean it, he might get a bump grade off of it. So it is making money. But I showed my book. My book was actually pretty decent shape, where I think it shouldn't have been an 8.0 to begin with. So I think maybe the second go around, if he gets a present cleaning, I think he's gonna get a major bump on that book. So stay tuned when that book shows up, man, because I'm waiting to see how that book comes back out.
Well, I've seen that that X-Men right there go on a bunch of auction sites, and it usually goes pretty quick. Gambit obviously is a popular character.
9.8, I believe, goes for like over 400.
Yeah, 9.8 of 87. New Mutants 87 is around 350, and the 266 X-Men is around 400 for a 9.8.
Yeah, 9.8. Like I figured 9.8 about 400. Yeah.
So
You go.
if anyone's
Interesting.
looking to spend,
And you guys got a good shot of winning because
and you got a great deal too. New Mutants 87 80
he's included.
for what was it, 75 shipped, I believe, and then the X-Men 266 80 for 90 shipped. That's a pretty good deal.
Yep. So grab on it. Don't kick yourself in
That's
the
essentially what, $60 for the one and 75 for the other.
I have to go.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to buy them together, I'll cut them. I'll take $15 off the price since I'd be shipping them together. If anybody wanted to buy them together.
There you go.
That would be 75 plus 75 then if you bought them together.
Yeah.
That'd be $150 shipped for the both of them.
Wow. 150.
That's an excellent deal. How many people are in this chat? Because
I got 21 watching according to my screen.
Well, the 21 of you need to have your alarms going off. That's an excellent deal. Yeah.
I got
And,
21 likes.
Get that PayPal to you.
Oh yeah, I'll just send it to you on IG. Since I got your number.
Likes. That's funny.
No, I just sent it to you. I already had your PayPal where I bought stuff.
Oh, okay.
22 people, 22 likes. There you go. That's what I like. I got 100% of people watching, 100% likes. That's yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I got it. I just got it.
Oh wow, 2 hours we've been on.
Hey Meta, I do have a first punchline, first cameo punchline. If you want that one, I'll.
So which one's that? Is that the Batman 89?
Yeah.
Oh, Meta. There you go.
If you want it. But yeah, it's Batman 89. It's the Matina cover. It's got him and Deathstroke on the front of it.
Right. Oh yeah, I already liked. Yeah, 20 watching now, 23 likes.
23 likes. Wow.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. The people hanging out with us while we're talking. Again, this is an open invite, people. Open invite. If you guys want
Well, apparently he thinks he might get you
express your opinions on something, please do so.
he might get you sold on that 150 deal. CFAP says he's calling Phantom, and Metaphorical just asked you Hell Arisen or only 89. Do you have
Just
the Hell
89. My shop sold my copy of Hell Arisen. I think it wasn't on purpose, but anyway. But he gave me a free book, so hey, I think he felt bad for it, which he should.
Yeah, 69, 150. So I think that means he just bought it.
I think so. Let's confirm that. Greg 69.
I guess put your PayPal in the chat then for him.
Buy it now 150. That's why you type that. Buy it now 150.
Yeah, type that to ensure you got it.
Yeah, this way we know that you want it. BIN 150. He said yep. So
Okay, well, there's his PayPal. Be sure to include your address and everything. And congratulations.
Thank
So
you,
you
sir.
paid $30, Southern Comic Geek, for these 2 books. Hey,
Because what I was planning on doing, I was planning on cracking these slabs and worrying about trying to press or clean them. And I wanted to get them signed.
well,
See?
hey, this one's already out. And I can tell you already, it'll be a 9.2 if you get it graded. And the other one's already been graded, so you know what it is.
And I've been watching that second print too. I had seen one on eBay the other day. I thought about buying it, so it worked out really good.
There you go. And you got the second print too. I forgot I included that. Yeah.
Well, and hey, Craig, yeah, you can IG me your message or put it in the PayPal notes if you would send friends and family. So I'm not having to pay tax on that, but appreciate it.
He had comics for people he went to call Comic Phantom about, but it's sold.
Hey, Big Will, you might want to pull some more books out, man. You sell me some, and I'll sell them some. How about that?
Well, what are you looking for? Because I don't have, I'm still building up to. I was going to do an auction. So what all do you need? What all are you looking?
Well, yeah, saying what do you need is really a loaded question, right? I probably don't need any of it, but what I want, my two big books that I'm going for right now to complete my Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 set are X-Men 1 and X-Men 4. Those are big boy books. But as far as everything else, I'm still doing Batman, and
I'll tell you, you're either in luck or you're about to wish you hadn't asked me. Once I get this uncovered here, I have been putting all my books for sale in here. That way they're organized. So all I got to do is just show you, hey, this is for sale, and then we'll have to figure out what kind of price I'd have to charge. But luckily, I keep a log, so everything that I have in there is in here and what I paid for it, so I know exactly what I will need to sell it for if we are going to do this. That is,
yeah, Comics for People. He just sold it. The Craig 69 bought those the books off Summer Company. I says, hey guys, can't sleep, man. You gotta pull that trigger, man. When you see stuff on being on sale, you never know.
Let's see. I don't think you'll be interested in a lot of this stuff. Let me go to something I think you will like. Okay, I do have a very high grade copy of ASM 328. I believe the last McFarlane.
The Nutshot. Yeah.
I do have that. Let's see here. I also have a decently high grade copy of ASM 210 First of Madam Web new set.
Mm-hmm.
It's the correct we don't need. I know.
I do have a New Mutants 100 first cameo of X-Force, or first appearance, that is. Let's see, what else do I have here?
Mm-hmm.
I have, no one's going to want those or those. Save them. Oh, okay, here we go. I got you like Spawn?
No, I'm not a Spawn guy, but those ASMs were interesting. What do you want for them ASMs?
Okay, well, hold on a second. I also have some Cable. Which I believe you said you love yourself some Cable.
Yeah.
So I have issue 1 of his series. Plus, this would be a lot if I were to sell it. Plus issue number 2. Plus issue number 3. Plus another copy of 1 signed by Art Thurber. Or whatever.
Yeah. That one that number 3, that's a first appearance of a character.
Okay.
What's the name of Deadpool's friend in the Deadpool movie?
What's the name of the friend in the Deadpool movie? You mean Weasel?
Yeah, that's the first appearance of Weasel in that Cable.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Well, cool. Okay, so first appearance of Weasel.
But now I have the first 3, but I don't have an Art Thurber signature. What you wanting for it? I about bought that on. You were on the auction. I forget which one it was that you had that.
Yeah. Well, let me.
Yes, Patrick, I do have all of them, but 1 and 4, and 1 through 544. I don't have all the variants. I have a bunch of the variants, especially towards the latter end. I have some of the newsstands and the directs.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I've got the all but 1 and 3 of that set.
Wow. That you talk about the original X-Men series 1? You got all that? Wow.
Yeah, 1 and 4 are the only ones I'm missing now.
And any of them graded, or is it just all regular books?
So yeah, a lot of them are graded because a lot of the ones I picked up were already graded when I purchased them, and I was able to get them for essentially graded for free for what I picked them up for. But I'm gonna grade like the first 20 or first 25, something like that.
All right.
And so I've got 2, 3, 5. I picked up 6, which has got Submariner on the cover.
Wow.
Picked it up 2 weeks ago, and then 7 and 8 and 10 already graded. 9 is on its way in the mail to me. So once I get it, I'll get it graded too.
So do you care what type of grades you're getting? Like, I know the older ones, like 1 through 50, 100. Well, let's say, it doesn't matter. But let's say from 140 or 150 and up, do you care that it's a high grade? Or
Yeah. So like at the Dark Phoenix saga, that 200 of John Romita Jr.'s run, that era, most of that stuff is probably 9 to a 7. Just depends, but most of those are 9s to 7s, and there's a couple that are graded already in there, but that is where we're at.
To answer your question, I would do all 4 issues for you since there's no shipping. $15.
Dang, Big Will, you keep throwing more in there, man.
Right, 69 says he needs your PayPal. I think he put his email in the chat there.
Yeah, if you scroll up, Craig, well, he might not be able to scroll up all the way to see it.
I'll type it back in.
Wait. Does he have a blue wrench?
I don't. I'm putting it in on the.
I saw it.
All right, type it in, and then that's probably why they don't see it.
Oh, yeah. He's got to approve it, and only a blue wrench can do that. Well, I can do it real quick. I'll get on the online.
Okay, it should come up because I just gave you a blue wrench. So let me know if everybody sees it on the chat. You gotta go on the YouTube chat to see it.
Yeah, I'm in YouTube now. Okay. Have you put it in yet?
Yeah, I put it in.
Yeah, it's showing up.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's above ALD, who is above Discovery Bay. So it's right under Patrick Wall. You should see it there, Craig.
BCS are going to start giving 2-for-1 50% grading for all cancels and cons. I don't think so.
What we're doing a deal for ECC is if you prove that you bought your ticket for Emerald City, they're allowing you the same turnaround time they were doing at the show, which is 2 weeks.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, there you go. But a lot of cons, I didn't even buy tickets for East Coast yet because I know it wasn't gonna be sold out. But I did book a hotel room, but I had to cancel. But thanks to them, they sent me an email saying that they're waiving all the fees because of what's going on. So they didn't charge me because, of course, I think that's the right way of doing it because I was there for the con and con got canceled. I should be able to.
And to answer your question for the Amazing Spider-Man, were you asking for both?
You talking about the McFarlane
The 210 and 328. Both of them. Do you want one or both?
Both, yeah.
For both, let me see here. I'm looking through what I paid.
You get any of your X-Men slab with signatures on them or no?
Yeah, I've got some of them slab with signatures. Like was it 95, The Death of Thunderbird? Yeah. I got that one signed by Claremont, and several of the later ones signed by. If you remember the Messiah Complex, where the Hope Summers is born, I've got those David Finch covers signed by David Finch, and I got them yellow labeled.
Since we don't have to worry about shipping, if you were to get these, I would do $75 for the pair.
Let me highlight them. Hold on a second. There you go.
What you think? Grade on those? Big Will?
Excuse me. This one, that camera's backwards. This one, I haven't looked through it and actually graded it, but by eyeing it and I would say looking at it, probably 9.4, maybe 9.6. And this one, the 210, I would say it's definitely above a 9. I think it might actually be the same grade, 9.4, maybe 9.6. They're both high.
All right. You said 75 if I want to do that.
Yeah, for the pair.
Yeah. Let me
All right.
ponder on that one.
And people get disappointed because something he's getting first crack. They ain't,
Well, they can have it if they want to get it too. It's just they'd have to add some shipping.
yeah.
Right.
So for him, it's 75. For everyone else, it'd be that plus $9.
Let's see, we're going here. Patrick Wall says, "Is everyone going to DiscoCon? A full day of auctions, 100 vendors, coming down, full games, a wheel, free giveaway, 15 minutes. Bring the kid, bring your wallets."
DiscoCon. Hey, that'd be a great idea.
Hey, there you go, JB. I don't know if he was being serious or what, but that it. I think it was the last one, the community pop-up shop that JB did last month at the end of the month, but they went almost 100 rounds. And
the community one, that's when they have different things. I think I got on that last one. Yeah, I got on.
Yeah. You got on for one lot.
One lot, sell a damn thing.
Yeah.
Struck out, not even $1.
So you were having I was in a chat not that long ago. You were talking about the New York Mets BLC, and we were talking. I was chatting back and forth. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but Mississippi was the home of the Jackson Mets, and so back in the day, back in the late '80s, and Darryl Strawberry came down here. Back when he was having his problems, and played for a little bit. And so I went to the last Jackson Mets game before they moved the minor league team out.
Okay. Do you know where they moved to?
I can't remember. Mississippi. They had another team that was the Jackson Generals. That was a minor league team, and then that left. And for a long time, there wasn't any. Well, now there's two. The Mississippi Braves, which is the Braves minor league team, and then the it's down there on the coast, but they're actually, it seems like they're the San Diego Padres minor league team down there on the coast. They call them something, Biloxi Shuckers, maybe.
Yeah, we got minor league teams up here. I think one of them is called the Iron Pigs or something, and I forgot what the other team is called. I don't know which affiliate they're with and everything, but
Big Will, of course, him being in Alabama, he probably already knows this, but his tie to Chicago, there's 6 degrees of separation. I'm sure you've heard of the Kevin Bacon theory, and so Big Will's tied to Chicago.
It's not a theory. I think it's fact.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. But his Alabama's tie to Chicago would be through their minor league team. Was it the Barons?
I don't know.
No, it's not Barons.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know this, Big Will. So back in the day when Michael Jordan left basketball and played minor league baseball, he played down there in Birmingham and house down there. So
look at that. Now you know something in Alabama.
Yeah. I'm not that much of a sports guy as
you. Yeah, I'm not either. But growing up, Michael Jordan was the man, and I guess he still is, right? If you're a basketball fan, so.
But anyway, you can ponder on those there, but don't bother sending me another PayPal for the 15. Just buy me pizza or something.
All right, we can do that.
Get it from Chicago.
Yeah, drive up past where you want to go to Chicago, then back.
the man. Bring him to Chicago. What we got going on? X-Collect. What's up, everyone? I'm late for the Hellfire. Yeah, try. This is, again, open invite, guys. If you guys want on and hang out and talk about what we're talking about or bring up another subject, you're feel welcome. Just let me know, and I'll send you a link. We've been going out for almost 2.5 hours.
So BLT, I was up there. I'm visiting some family up there in Washington State, and I don't know if their home office is still there. Somebody said it might be their old home office, but Funko Pop's office is up there.
Where?
Have you, in Everett, Washington.
Really?
It's north of Seattle. So I was coming back from Seattle, and I just Googled comic shops. And so I bebop through to town, and I look up, and there's this huge giant Funko overlooking this building. And I said, what in the world is this? And it was the Funko store, which was right across from the comic book shop. So I got a chance to go in there. You can make your own Funko.
Oh,
and
wow.
If you like. It was kind of a neat. Agu, he's from up there. So, yeah, he confirmed that. But any kind of Funko you want up there, I mean, I think just about everyone's available, and you just go pick it up off the shelf. But you can make them a figure up there. So that was pretty neat.
Can you make your original figure, or can you make something that you wanted to get your hands on that might be expensive and make a copy of it?
Oh, well, I think that they kind of like Legos or something, and maybe Agu can. I'm not a big pop guy, but maybe Agu can say something about it. But you know, they think that you got like pieces that you can kind of fit together to make your own figurine.
If I could make one of those original expensive ones, that'd be great.
Right? Yeah.
You know, go there and make original ones that you can't get, one of the rare ones. But you know, it's still nice though. I mean, you know, we got like that Crayola here in PA where kids go and they make little designs with crayons. They got these machines and stuff, and entertainment places that they do. They can make their own color crayons, and with the wrap on the outside, they can put the name on it, their own name on the outside and everything. So
have you ever been to Sesame Place up there in Pennsylvania?
I've been to Sesame Place. Yes, I've been to Sesame Place once or twice. I got more like indoor water parks by me right now. They just opened up Kalahari. We got Great Wolf, and then we got an outdoor water park, Camelback. That's like real close by. That's like the big tourist attraction in this area. But you know, they got big Six Flags in Jersey. That's pretty nice too. That's pretty big. I like going there. You know, they always asking surveys at those Six Flags. You know, like what can we do to make it better, or you have any ideas? And I always tell them, it says, why don't you have, because they always got cartoon people walking around, and a lot of their rides are based on DC characters. You know, they got the Superman and ride. So it says, why don't you get like artists to come there and do like a little convention thing? You know, like a day, you know, artist alley like type thing. You know, where people come down, bring their books, and get it signed, and have a good time at the park. You know, I always suggest that, but I never get a response.
Well, they're a big corporate, so they probably have to go to corporate to make a decision like that. But that is a good idea because, I mean, it's like, you know, people our age, you know, can go and have fun doing that, and the kids can go ride the rides and stand in line there all day.
Again, you know, the rides are DC characters already. They are selling DC T-shirts and little dolls and everything. So, I mean, it to me, that'd be a perfect idea. Just have like a weekend of it. It's like the comic weekend or artist weekend or something. Come on down, you know, meet the artists, get some books signed, enjoy the rides, you know, make it into that type of thing, because they do have weekend specials where it's like some type of theme, you know, like come down, like, of course, Halloween Fest, you know, they have people dressed around in costumes and stuff like that. So why can't they do a weekend of art?
Confirm receipt, please.
Who's that?
Craig 69.
Oh, okay. Craig 69. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, so talking about so there used to be a Sesame Place down in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And so back in a long time ago, before Big Will was even born, this is young. This is your Uncle Griffith. Your Uncle Griffith. He looks really worse for the wear. But and I can't put my hand in it because it was a kid's puppet, but I got this at Sesame Place back in 1983. Big Will.
Wow.
So, yeah, they used to have that back there, and they bulldozed it. And I knew they still had that Sesame Place up there in PA, which I think is owned by the same people that own SeaWorld. I think it's the same place.
He's back.
Right.
Dude, what you going, Jigs Kingdom? You're going Jigs Kingdom over here, huh? You going Jigs Network? You going BLC Network?
You know what happens when you're at the Cats Lair conversation, and we just roll with it. It just keeps on going. You know, it's like
Very nice.
You missed it, JB. We were selling some stuff
Yeah,
too.
I bet. I'm glad I missed it, man. I'm broke. I done spent a bunch of money this weekend. As a matter of fact, right now, you know what my project is right this second? In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to catalog my G.I. Joe so I could reply back to Strictly Comics and pick up what I'm missing.
Okay.
How you like my new?
So
Talking about that, JB, that was so funny when you came in on that auction the other night and started bidding on that G.I. Joe.
Adam was like,
Stop.
dude, I've never seen longer clocks than
Oh,
what this guy right here. This guy right here, like 2 times in a row, it has been the longest clock ever. Literally, so long that he's like putting in bells, going, ring the damn bell already. And then boom, here comes the late bid, and then people another one, and another one, and another one. He's like, "Oh, come
Waiting
on!"
for one person to fold. Everybody fold, waiting for this one person to fold. Can't make up his mind. I'm like, come on, man, you kidding me? The bell rang. Come on, fold already. And then somebody bids. I'm like,
you don't worry about that with my auctions.
Nope.
Oh,
Ending line.
happened twice to me. Happened twice on 2 different
So
auctions.
JB,
Are you kidding me?
let me ask you this: does he have a Joe 1?
I don't.
If he does, see if it's a better condition than the one I have for you.
Yeah,
And
because
if
that's
it
the only
is-
one I'd have.
Huh?
No, he doesn't have a Joe 1 on the list.
Oh,
JB,
well,
Your Joe 1 is my only Joe 1.
okay.
That
Well,
is it.
if you have a Joe 1, if it's better than mine, I'll just send you what I owe you for buying those rounds and keep it. But if he doesn't, then I guess I'll be sending you my Joe 1.
I'd rather have a Joe. I don't have one at all.
Yeah. So
that's for
do
you.
you have? Oh, Discovery. You need to read that.
All right, hold on. Is it what the hell is this? I love it. Going to DiscoCon. I like this. A full day of auctions, 100 vendors. Wow. Comics, toys, fun, and games. A wheel of free giveaways every 15 minutes. Very nice. Leave your wives. Yeah, leave the wives. Man, she'd kill me. DiscoCon. I like it. I'm going to turn that into a spot. I'm going to read that one.
Speaking of that, I'm in a selling mood. So JB, if you need ASM
Oh,
328
and it's not
or
sorry.
ASM 210, I have them.
Oh, no, you just offered that to Jason, right?
Yeah, and he hadn't said yes, so they're up in the air.
you know, hey, first early
What
bird.
were the 2 numbers again?
210 and 328.
210 is on the list. 328. My list doesn't go there. Let's check.
I don't got
Hey, well, never mind. He always he has headphones, so he probably can't hear us right now. The nut shot cover of Hulk, and he'll know automatically if he has it or not.
Yeah.
I think that was when wasn't that when Spidey was becoming Captain Universe?
hmm That's how he was able to do the nut shot. Otherwise, Hulk wouldn't even felt it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually both on the list, but what's the price on these damn things? I heard you $75, but that's plus shipping. So I kind of got shipping too.
Because there's no shipping, so
Yeah.
it'd be $9 added on for you.
Why? I got another book coming. I got my Joe coming somewhere at some point.
Yeah,
Throw those 2 in there with the G.I. Joe book, right?
yeah, I can, but
Kind of, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know, man. Those aren't on my radar. You're messing me up right now. I'm about to spend money on these G.I. Joes.
that's what I do.
Right?
Hey, we were willing and dealing, Disco. I mean, I bought this book.
He literally sold X-Men 266 and New Mutants 87 simply because he bought my 266 and New Mutants 87 that were high grade.
Nice.
So he
Nice.
spent
That's,
like $30 basically.
Yeah.
it would sell books and have a 12. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you want me to host it? Holy shit. Yeah. My wife would lose her mind, but yeah. When do you want to do that? I'll do it. Let's do it. You want to turn this?
Excellent.
How many more weeks do we have till? I think this Saturday is going to be the big one. Everyone's been stuck at home all week.
Mhm.
Just the 210.
BLC, were you going Saturday? Are you auction this
No,
Saturday?
no, I'm working Saturday.
It's thorough.
Yeah, it's gonna be thorough.
Thorough. Yeah. Who's hosting the community one this Saturday? Big Will, who's hosting the community pop-up? Anybody?
Well, we haven't decided yet. I don't know.
See, the trick is, guys, because I'm telling you, to do this right, I would have to like Big Will, if you were down to do this, or Big Lion Cat, you down, I'd make you guys admins because there's no way I could be in the stream for a 24-hour period. I can't do it.
I am a blue wrench on your.
No, not a blue wrench in the YouTube, an admin on my StreamYard so that you could add somebody to the stream. You can switch somebody to the big. While I go away, I back out and come back. I'll come back in 4 hours, fellas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way, because that's what killed Jigs. He couldn't leave. Because if he left, it stayed on the view that he was on. So you have to have other admins on the StreamYard. Yeah, we're going to think about it.
I would do
They live.
X collect on just the 210. I do 55 plus shipping, so that'd be 55. That'd be $64 shipped for just the 210.
Yeah, in about a half hour to go downstairs and move the car out of the garage so my wife gets home. She could park it inside. If not, she's gonna give me a whipping.
Oh, yeah, I have to do that too.
You know, she likes to park inside the garage, so I gotta move my
Well,
crap out.
I don't have the remote for one side. So it's stupid, man.
No, I mean I got a remote. She got a remote, but she likes.
So wait a minute. Are you thinking about maybe actually trying that DiscoCon idea? Because
I'd ask my wife about it. Because I really think this weekend is going to be a big weekend, man.
Like,
because everyone's at home.
As in?
Huh?
As in an opportunity?
Yeah, as an opportunity, absolutely. Because I don't have anything planned. I don't know. We're home. We're quarantined, man. I'm stuck. I'm not supposed to leave. We're in shelter in place for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So,
XCollects, it's raw, and I would grade it at like a 9.4, 9.6 maybe. But I'd have to go and dig it back out. So if you don't want to buy,
oh, I love this. That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better. Like a pub crawl.
Yeah.
Spread the views. Oh, I love it. That is very cool. So now you've got like a whole weekend. You can set up a weekend schedule, and because Meta likes to go late at night, we could probably fill it all the way around and have kind of like a pub crawl idea. Ooh, I like that. J Hood, you are killing it today, my friend. Wow. Yeah, in that case, I would take a shift. I'd be down to volunteer for a shift. I don't know who else is down to volunteer for a shift.
I don't know if I'd want to. I don't know if I'd want to host again, because that took a lot out of me. And
dude, yesterday's 3-hour thing, I was absolutely exhausted, giving away 240
hours.
204, yeah, but 3 hours of 3 hours of freaking.
I'm on
just non-stop. My arms never stop, man. It was nuts. I lay him out. I bring him in. I lay him out. I bring him in. I lay him out.
And other stuff too. So it doesn't take that much to knock me out.
Oh man, I was wiped out yesterday.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, let's think about this now. BLC.
Well, no, we just have to incorporate like Thorough into the. So from what does he do? He does. What time does things start?
7 Eastern, 6 Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern.
I don't think he's starting at 7 this Saturday. I think he's starting at 10. I'm not quite sure.
And I think that this Friday it can kind of start with this Friday, because you got two things this Friday. I do believe I don't know, man. I don't think there's a Home of New York Warriors auction tonight. I think it's Friday. I think they're moving to the Friday time slot.
No. I think it's tonight. I think
It is tonight? Oh,
Yeah.
I think they're planning on moving to the Friday time slot,
No.
bro.
They
No?
were moving to Friday because
Yeah.
they had appointments, but now that this all happened, they all got canceled. So he doesn't have appointments. So now he's going back to his original.
Back to Tuesday. Okay.
I don't know if we have time to do it for this weekend. Now we could come up with a 12-hour just on Saturday. We have
I
time
gotta
to
work this week.
make that happen, but
I gotta work.
that's fine, BSC. But we can still do it.
Great comment, Patrick. I love
No,
it.
Edison.
I love it. Tesla, dude, I blow you away. Go look up Nikola Tesla. He is amazing. He was
Yes, he is.
way beyond his time. Way beyond his time.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Dude, this is just evolving in front of our eyes right here, guys. This is
Wait a second. So he would clean and press any book for free for someone who buys over $100 in books from a vendor. Just pay 1 to 2 day UPS, just regular priority.
Wow. You know
So
that.
wait a minute now, but you're not going to make any money. You're not going to be out any money though, but you're going to be out a lot of time. Are you that bored, or do we need to compensate you somehow?
well, he's thinking everyone's bored right now for the next 2 weeks.
I know. Or are you trying to get people to like your stuff?
Or you know
And
what you
you
could
get
do with that
out
dollar
quick.
bill? Take those books that people send you and turn it into content. Record it all. Record the incoming, record the cleaning, the pressing, the packaging, and the shipping. Record the whole freaking thing and turn it into content.
Yeah. You could turn it into content, and you'll turn it into future sales if people like your stuff. I mean, if they're getting it for free, they're willing to try it.
There you go. Feels like such a I blew it. I shouldn't have double spaced. You know that there's only 155 issues in the first G.I. Joe run?
Say what?
Only 155 issues in volume 1 of Joe.
Yeah. He said everybody is buying books, and I'm off work the next 30 days.
JB's supposed to be doing a show, right? At what time?
Oh no, I'm going to do a sorting show. It's only going to be in an hour. It's
So almost an hour.
an hour from now, about an hour from now.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, I don't know. I can push it back.
DLC.
I can push it back. Yeah. No, we're just sorting. I got 2 short
Okay,
boxes.
I
To
just don't wanna-
sort. I got
But yeah.
2 short boxes to sort through, and just it'll be quick.
So
Nobody's
He
buying
says he's
books.
dead
I
serious,
disagree
and
with you. I think a
it's
lot of people are buying
30
books. Yeah.
I think he means nobody's buying like for him. Like he's
Oh.
not getting that. I assume I could be wrong, but so if he were to do that, I don't think like I said, I don't think we have enough time to do a big long entire weekend, but we could definitely come up with a 12-hour just Saturday thing, and we could either do it with just your channel and you have an admin or two, or we could do like
Well, I like the
3
crawl.
channels.
I like
Yeah,
the
I like-
crawl idea. If we can
I
get
like
a crawl.
Like
You know?
3 hours, one guy, 3 hours, another 3 hours.
But what I'm telling you guys is I think that you can almost technically, if you're doing a crawl, you're really just advertising what's going on. And I know that there's at least 1 auction Friday. So maybe 2, because you got Meta's going to go late. So you got Billy rolls into Meta. I'll pick it up early in the morning, transfer it off to somebody who transfers it off to Thorough. After Thorough, Meta picks it back up again. You can kind of roll into the next day if you get a couple more volunteers.
That's fine, S Collective. You can hit me up on IG, or well, I'll be on JB's crap every week, just about.
There you go. I love it. The crap part's good. I love it.
Okay, so you would be down for a 4-hour?
I put in a 4-hour block for sure.
So
I put a
you-
4-hour block in, Friday, early Saturday morning if I had to.
Okay.
Absolutely. If Meta
You could
can't.
do the first
take
4
it to
on
the-
Saturday.
Yeah.
We would need someone for the middle and the end. So when would be the starting time and when would be the end time? The end time should be right when Thorough starts, depending on
Fucking Bubs. Fucking Bubs, dude. Funny. Yeah, the Corona Pub Crawl 2020.
I like it.
Nice.
That's great.
Corona.
Comic book pub crawl.
There you go. Oh, the Corona Con. Yeah, that'll work.
The Chronicon.
Crawl.
So when do we know definitively when Thorough is starting?
I think he normally starts at 7.
Normally, but
What is that,
BLC
4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
But I gotta see. But again, I'm working this weekend, so
So we really got to get a hold of Meta to see if he takes that night shift, because that keeps it, and knock it off with the Who's Billy.
Yeah, but night shift for ending before Thorough, or night shift as in the first 4 of the early morning block, and then we end at like 7 Eastern. Because if we're doing 12 hours, then that means the night would be the morning, like super early morning.
yeah. Because if Thor's starting at 10,
Well, who else? Who else? You know what? We need to get a hold of Shortbox, and Lady Fantastic.
They
Yeah.
would be.
They would be good for a 4-hour block. That's the pub crawl concept. Okay, now we're moving this on over to Lady Fantastic. Boom, everybody rolls over there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. And then announce it to, yeah, I can absolutely, if I'm going to go on 2 more times live today. I have a guest for tonight, I think. I have a guest for tonight, don't
Yeah.
I? So yeah, I'll keep floating this idea and see if we can drum up a
I don't know
couple
if we will be able to get those guys to do it.
wow. Yeah, dude, you get Bueller to do a block of time. Ooh, I bet you Bueller's going to do a Friday auction anyway. He could probably be the kickoff, since some people don't like you know, we can have Bill. We can use because I bet you're probably doing it on Friday.
Yeah.
But no, it should start. If we're going to do this, you advertise everybody involved, all the different auctions. I put up a schedule. I put up a legitimate. This is the Corona Con comic book.
JB,
Con
we have to
20.
do this for next weekend. It looks like if we're going to do it as big as it seems they're wanting, like Friday night to Sunday night.
let me see.
Oh man,
You
I'm
froze, man.
I did, dude. This thing is, and I'm plugged in directly into
Yeah,
the
what
internet.
were you saying that before the froze?
No, whether we do it this weekend or next week, I think it's a great idea, man. I think it's an absolutely great idea.
If you want to do it super big and maybe get Barry Gary and some of the other guys,
There you go. See, already volunteering. He's like, I'm down for the night shift. And where's Jigs? Jigs would be in for the night shift,
Jigs will be in for any shift.
right? He'll take a 4-hour. Not just to think about it. If it actually did start with like maybe Bueller on a Friday, rolls into Billy, rolls into Meta, rolls into me early, rolls into Shortbox, rolls into somebody else, rolls into Thorough, and now Thorough's going to go 8. You know he's going 8 hours, which is sweet. And then boom, you pick it up again with oh man, we can do it.
Yeah. But, I mean, you just got
Not this weekend, next weekend. It looks like next weekend is the one.
next weekend, but you got to figure out the time. When does Billy go on? And would Bueller be willing to go in before Billy? And then when does Billy end? We would have to make sure they give us hard stop. Everyone needs a hard stop time.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one. Needmo's down. Needmo and the Symbiotes. They have the setups to do this too and host. This is a great idea, guys.
They do it on-
Because these are all the buyers. If we can get all the buyers to move around to all the
should
different
have-
colors.
The symbiote should move it from the Tuesday to the next Sunday night, late night. That would be perfect for them. And Strictly Comics would be the in between.
Stop it, Agu. Come on, man.
What time does Strictly normally go on? I think he would need to have a good end time, but he would be willing.
And then Strictly picks up on Sunday. Man, this is perfect. We can roll this, man.
Somebody else could end it on
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Yeah, well, a lot of the guys would be willing to not necessarily host, like
84.
Like 84 would probably host.
Probably take
Let's say he doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, he'd be happy to join probably. And then Geek Aficionado, I don't think would want to host anything, but he would love to come on someone's schedule probably. So
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah,
Comic Con Telethon.
The Corona Con comic book telethon.
I can
It's
tell
gonna
you,
go, and
I'm
it's a pub
better
crawl. It's a telethon crawl. So
I'd be
this is
better
the
suited to
schedule.
join. I don't think I should host.
Some all right. You know what? Right now, I know there's some very talented people who are watching this. We need a logo for this, and then all the channels can display that logo. You know, for that event.
It should have a comic book and a Corona bit.
CoronaCon. There you go.
It should be somebody with a
Hey, Jason, Comics Misexplained is in the chat. One of my favorites, right there, guys.
It should be a picture of a comic, but on the comic is someone like with a thermometer hanging out, going, and then CoronaCon is the title.
Let's get old and Squatchy. We got to get Squatchy in here.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I wonder if RCG would be down to host for a period of time. We're going to talk about this for the next couple nights, guys. JB is going to be talking about it tonight on Disco After Dark. We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning on the morning show, and we're going to see if we can get this going.
We usually have Chad in the sorting and the pop-up shop, so we might can get him to talk about it here in like 40 minutes.
Dude, there's another one. Oh, I don't know. Comic Core I think they're not doing auctions right now.
Yeah,
they're working.
I don't think they would be.
They're working on a relationship, and then now auctions are now off the limits. So the deal that they're working on, I don't think they can do auctions anymore.
Yeah, but if
they
we
can do fundraiser auction for the Heroes Initiative, they can do that. But I don't think they're allowed to do regular auctions.
I don't know. Well, maybe
vomiting smiley face. I love the vomiting smiley face
with comics coming out of it.
Comics coming out of it. That's kind of cool. Drew Manchu's always down to do. Yeah, Drew Manchu's going to be on tomorrow's pop up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's pop up, and he's going to be bringing some fire. Like I told him, it's no $1, $3, $5 stuff. I don't have any big boy books right now. I've got a bunch of 1s, 2s, and 3s until this show, which I'll probably still have a bunch of 1s, 2s, and 3s. So you need to come with a couple of rounds of 20, 50, throw out 8 books, $50 a piece, and buy it now kind of dealies and see if it goes. All right, I got it, BLC. I got it.
I'm sorry, but they're the ones doing it.
BLC's going to end up with a thumbs down for all this,
You're killing me, man. Come on. All right, I'm going to go pull my G.I. Joe and see what I need so I can reply here to my man and fill out this run and see what we got left.
Hey, looking at your back wall there, JB, I reached out to 38 Chambers.
Oh yeah, dude, that right there.
Yeah, he is supposed to be finishing one for me that I think he showed it on your show that he'd done for Thorough. It was the Mandalorian and the Baby Yoda on the back.
Oh,
yeah. So he IG'd me Sunday.
Dude, Bubs is on fire right now, bro. Bubs is on fire.
Hey, there you go. There's Big Will's Corona.
There it goes.
CoronaCon. Better artistic skills, like a comic book, CoronaCon, the title, the face just puking out.
All right. I got something. Hold on here. Let me see what we got here. What was the one that we did the other day where I had those comic books on the front of it?
That picture is sick.
You guys just can't help yourself, can you?
That was just too easy. I couldn't pass it up, man.
Here.
Are you ready for this thickness? Let's get into it.
All right, guys. Come on.
Oh.
Hey, say what you will about him, but everything he sells, he makes money on.
Oh, yeah.
He sell and lose money every time.
Oh,
All right, so where's that emoji? Do we have that emoji?
But
Yes, you might want to watch using certain emojis, JB. They might be already copyrighted.
No, that like I can use that, right? Can't you? Oh, what the hell is that? Undo that. Because I've got the comic book. I've got the comic book layout, and I can put the the throw up emoji in there. I just need the text now.
Can you do like some sort of text that's a little curved or something? Just CoronaCon or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I've got the comic. I use the comic book with the disco hits, and what did I use that one on? Oh, the Friday Happy Hour. So I've used it before. So you can pull the the panel out, and it's empty in the middle of the comic. But I don't have that emoji.
And then in the you could have like word bubbles, a la the Hulk one. I think those word bubbles might be cool.
What is it? Throw up emoji.
Or vomit emoji. I don't know.
Vomit emoji. That's it. Vomit emoji. PNG. And then images. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of them. I've never seen that one before. That's hilarious. Yeah, this one I can use because, like you said, there's no copyright on that. Let's go.
Comic.
Download part. Download. Come on already. Okay, so now insert that picture of my vomiting emoji. Insert. Oh, way too big. Much smaller.
You inserted it and it was too big.
Oh, wait, yeah.
That's what she
Mhm.
said.
You guys are unbelievable today. So that was when you're home too long, huh? Oh. It's pretty good. All right. So hold on.
If JB BLC, if he shares his screen, it'll pop up like another person coming in. All you gotta do is click on it.
All right, here, let me see if I can share the screen.
But it should come like the other ones, like on the side.
Yeah, it'll be as if a new person's coming in, and
So let me see. Let me get rid of that.
once he shares it, that is.
I tried that once, but it didn't work out too good.
Yeah, well,
It didn't work out to you. What are you talking about?
it should be all right. Just
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Hold
and
on.
remember, there's like you'll have to scroll down. Maybe. Well, you've done auctions with more than 4 people. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I know. I got plenty of room, but last time I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Let's see. Application. There it is. Disco After Dark. Share that. This is where we're at so far.
about. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Is that what you said?
if we could just change the title and add like some word bubbles or some pop culture comic stuff, that would be perfect.
Okay, so let's see here. Pictures,
And
download.
JB, is the emoji, did you set it in yourself? Like, can you?
Yeah.
Move,
Yeah, I can move it around.
I would move him down slightly so he's puking off the comic.
No, not that one.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy, dude. Stupid. What the fuck am I doing, dude? I have too much fun with this. I'm telling you guys. All right. So now we've got this off the clip art. What else do we need? We need
We need at least one damn PAL Zoom, something like that.
Bam Pow Zoom. All right, I got a Bam Pows. I think I do. Seriously. Where are those at? That's in the download. Party time. What didn't go? Pow. Here's the Bam.
There we go.
Bam.
Blah.
Bam.
Okay.
Let's get a copy. Oh, no. No. These guys out of there.
Blah. Bang, bang.
And then we'll put a pow over here. I think I got a pow in there.
All right.
there he is. Pow. Pow.
All right.
Maybe
How
I-
small can you shrink them?
Oh, I can make them much smaller. Oh, you want him on the comic?
Yeah, I wanted like an actual comic. I think that would be cool.
And we,
And then if you
I can pull him up.
title movable, or would you have to add something on top of it?
Get the guy. Oh, gosh.
That's fine.
All right. This title is not movable, the comic, but I can lay over the top of it if we wanted to trim it
Okay.
out. So,
Yeah,
because one of the things we could do is maybe if we don't like this comic text, we'll put a box over the top of it with a different font.
I would go with a box over the top for sure.
With a box over the top. So now we're talking text. Where's text? Text box. And normally centered. What I've been using this. What have I been using? Impact. And bold. And what do we want it to say? CoronaCon? Corona. I'll fix that in a second. CoronaCon 2020.
CoronaCon 2020.
Maybe something along the lines of that. But
And then let's change that to maybe like red. Let's make it much bigger. 40.
That's what she said.
Hold on. Actually, let me work with the text over here off of it first. We got CoronaCon. Let's add that to the dictionary so it stops doing that because it's frustrating as all hell. All right, so let's format this thing. Let's go to the text options. Let's get an outline and a solid color, black, 7.8. No, 0.1 points. Good. Let's go to a shadow.
I should have went downstairs and moved my car while you was doing this.
All right, and then a
Alright,
shadow in black. I don't like the blur. We'll go to 50. So, what about that? We need you want it arched. I have a hard time getting an arch to it.
yeah,
No, mess with the size of this thing. This is too big. So 32, 30. Or you know what? How about 28? We'll go CoronaCon space 2020 like that. Then let's fill the box. So let's fill the box with a solid white so that it pops, but we'll put a solid outline on it around the box. And even the box should drop a shadow on that. We'll drop a shadow on the box. No blur on that. Oh.
maybe something along those lines would be awesome.
And then we'll get that to fit.
Yeah.
in
I just did
here.
you an IG picture.
Top of that. 20 CoronaCon.
Yeah.
Oh, you sent me a picture on your IG?
Yeah, something along those lines I think would be awesome for a title.
All right, let me see. What you got in here? Man, you disrupting the whole thing. I wasn't planning on doing this. CoronaCon. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here. That type of lettering?
Yeah.
With the deep. Okay, that's what's that, perspective, I believe?
Yeah, I think.
A second. And format. No, it's not shape. It's in the text.
And Big Ben 70s making fun. I think you may have misspelled Corona.
Oh, I did. Son of a bitch. CoronaCon. There you go. And then I got to add that to the dictionary. Oh man, where is that other one? Okay, it's 3D format. That's for the box, right? That's not for the letters. Is that for the letters? Let's undo that. I wanted to be on this one for one because I didn't want to be on the book. Ooh. Okay. So let's take off the. Oh, we don't want any of this now. Let's get rid of that. No fill. Oh no. Solid fill. Shape. No line. No shadow. Hold on.
So
I'm coming back.
yeah, I got to thinking, do we want it to be red or maybe green to match the puke?
Oh, we still working on it? Okay.
Green? You want the lettering to be green?
I'm just saying, would it look better, you think, maybe to match the puke?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll put some of this stuff away.
And then we'll drop an exclamation mark on it. Oh, where'd it go? No, go back to straight, and there you go. So what am I missing? The shadow needs to be deeper now. On this guy, we need the shadow to be longer. It's on text options. And then there was no, I lost the outline on the Bango Chronicle.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Oh, no, too small. Come on. So 66 is too big to fit on that comic book. I'll tell you that. It's going to have to be like
That.
Oh.
That probably would.
You're killing me. Hold on.
Are you done?
Can you tilt it slightly? Well, I think that's good for a first draft. It's got everything you need, just not polished, but it's got everything you want. I think JB's on the phone.
Oh, think so?
Yeah. I heard a ring, and so I think he might be having to talk to somebody. But anyway, what do you think? That looks pretty good to me. I mean, it's a rough draft, but polish it up. What do you think?
Okay.
As like CoronaCon for the title 2020, Bam Pow and the puke emoji. I think that's pretty cool.
Yep.
I'm sorry. What? Has it been
Oh.
30 minutes? Yes, it's been 30 minutes. You guys can go back to your tablets now. Huh? No, she needs 10 more minutes. I had to. You got to put them on a break, man. They just. So now, if I hit this and do a format painter to this guy, because that had the right. The curve on this comic book is tough. Not being able to get that text out of there is no bueno.
Yeah. Well, is there a different thing?
Yeah, I could use something else where I don't need to use the comic book part. You know, we can just start working with this.
Yeah.
I know. And now I can just blow the damn thing up.
Yeah, now we can get a little crazy.
I can get crazy with it. Get crazy with it. And that's
Yeah. So just
and then I just got to move him back. So if I arrange him to the back, and then these other things can pop over the top of it and get all in there. Bam, pow, CoronaCon.
yeah. I like it. I like it.
All right, now
Although it's
maybe
gonna bug me if he's not rotated slightly to the right to make it on a plane. Yeah, right there. That looks good.
Mhm. All right. Do we still have anybody watching this?
Yes, there are 19 people watching this.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this, man. All right, here we go. Is BLC still around? Where's he gone?
Yeah, I'm here. I thought you
Jeez.
won. I actually went downstairs, moved the car, and everything.
Bam, pow. CoronaCon 2020. We're nuts. Should he be throwing up on the books? Is that what it is? Maybe he's throwing up on the comic books.
Well, he's throwing up on nothing right now, so we
Yeah, so
be good.
if he's and then we'll just lay these things sideways like that.
Yeah, and can you put him over top? Yeah, yeah.
And then here, you know, we might as well just finish off because I got that logo up there. Where'd he go? That one again. This one. And ungroup them. Ungroup. Paste. Regroup. All right, let me take this guy. You like my little disco ball in there?
Okay,
Oh,
that works.
it's
Change
got
that.
this
Send word. No, I'm gonna
But why did you
hold
do
on.
all that work instead of just moving the one that already had the disco ball under it?
I don't know. Because I already had the position that I wanted it in.
disco.
There you go.
Okay, this is the me that took art. Can we move the BAM on the other side of the exclamation point and then scooch the emoji more under the 2020?
How about if we get him like that and I move him
Oh, I like
back?
it, a little over it, and then just put the comics back under him.
no. Range to front.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now you got me all messed up again. Okay. So that and there we go. You know what I'm going to do here? We're just going to get rid of it and we're going to grab this one. Because it's already done. There you go.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Getting there.
Yeah. Although I like the look of depth. So if you were to scooch him up a little bit over the 2020 by just a hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that right there.
All right, there you go.
Scooch the comics back up under a little bit, and that's perfect. Oh yeah, I think we got it, son. I
What
like
do you
it.
guys think, folks? What does the chat have to say about that?
Well, we gained 2 more people.
Especially like
There's
listening to
21
podcast.
watching now.
Oh, you know what, man? Maybe I should turn this into a show where I actually watch you guys, have people watch me design my thumbnails. Because I do them all in PowerPoint. I mean, come on, look. This is these are the overlays. This is how simple it is, folks. I'm in PowerPoint. I put the 4 graphics in the 4 corners, and then it's as simple as a select all objects, not that one, and here. Select all objects, and then a right click brings up this menu, and it's save as picture, and it's a PNG. As long as you're a PNG right here, and then you name it. And as you can tell, I have an overlay. These are all the different overlays that I use for this morning's show. There was a guest 2, the lineup, and a guest 3, and that's when we had Drew on there.
Okay. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I just saved that thing, and there's always room for tweaks, but I think overall that looks perfect.
I mean, we could put this whole thing in a square. You know, wait a minute. Where's my
Oh, dude,
Hold on.
put
There's
the entire Corona Bam Pow 2020 in another comic,
Yeah, here we go.
just bigger, and then put it all inside of it.
Oh, inside of another. Ooh, okay. Let's try that. So that would be. That's a good idea. Let's try that. So let's grab that one.
I took 5 years of art. I can't draw worth crap, but I do have a few good ideas.
All right. So let's get this straight. And let's get rid of this for a second. And pop-up shop marathon 1. I can always replace that. We don't need that for now. So let's take this. We'll ungroup it because we don't need the disco logo. And let's see how big we can make this thing without it getting blurry. Because we might have a resolution issue. Okay.
I think we're doing good so far.
Ooh.
Just need a little bigger. Dude, keep going. Bigger.
Okay, so now we got that.
It's in that.
And then we take send it to the back. Bam. Oh, see, this is not a. Oh, I know what the issue is here. No. Watch this. It's the fill. I don't want any fill. I want no fill.
Okay. So
And
see,
that
that's
takes
almost
all of
perfect
that.
size. It
And
just needs to
then-
be a little bigger.
I just need to grab everything except for that piece in there. And there and there. And let's group that together. And now I can move it down into there. And now we can resize the whole thing. And it will all resize together. Oh, no, it did not resize together.
What's going on, Paige? Films and Plastics. What's going on, man?
But we got a little more room to just make the comics bigger.
So we got to ungroup now.
Yeah.
Oh, you to make the comics a little bit bigger? Think so?
Yeah, I think if you just make those a little bit bigger, it's okay if it gets slightly cut off on the corner. That way you don't have to mess with your, bigger.
Oh, just even off the page because
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the size of the thumbnail.
It's like a comic. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
now it's starting to get pixelated a little. All right, now
I'll just rotate all of that we did to fit more in the black box, and then that would be perfect like an actual comic. Because the comic itself is turned and, on top of another one.
It's being on the right layer to get the thing to move.
Oh, that's perfect, man.
Okay, now let's spread this stuff out because we see how much room we have, and the shadow on the CoronaCon doesn't work because it's black.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't need to be black now because it needs to be white. Text options,
But
shadow.
no, not white. That doesn't go good with the
That red, maybe a
or,
red and
or a
and
darker green.
shorter, or a darker green.
Well, no, I like that red. I like the red.
Yeah, the red's popping.
Yeah, the red pops, but the 20 doesn't have any. It needs to have some too.
Yeah, so we'll grab that and use. Nope, we'll grab Format Painter. And oh, come on, man. Okay. Grab
Oh yeah,
un
perfect. It's okay. if it's
ungroup.
That's good.
Okay, move the BAM. Make it bigger now, right? We can
Yes.
make that bigger.
Yes, make it bigger.
Aren't I supposed to be doing a show today?
Yeah. Bam, pow, and then you need something in the bottom right corner. How about text stating that, something like a warning that sometimes they talk about warning, someone dies in this issue. You can do that warning, good deal in this issue.
Someone spent some money on the show.
$1. I live in PA, but I work in New York. As he's asking.
So what we'll do with this thing is, I think I will
Yeah.
crop
I work in New York.
No, I won't crop them.
Trying to cope with Corona threat, a lot of beer.
Perfect.
And then you want text down in here, huh?
Yeah, I think something along the lines of warning,
Oh,
great
man.
deals on this show or something like that.
Well, let's call this a work in progress for now. My kids are
Yeah.
staring at me, so I'm gonna have to
Okay.
attend to them before I get on to the next show.
right.
And that will be the end of JB's PowerPoint presentation.
Hey, I think that's a great start. It looks good. The idea was thought of in the chat. So
Man, bummer there, man. Curfew in NYC now. Wow.
No, not yet. Soon.
yeah, we got 17 people watching, 26 likes. Thank you, everyone. We've been going 3 hours and 21 minutes, BLC.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. I'm gonna jump off because we're gonna pop. I'm starting up in 15 minutes, so I gotta attend to these kids and get something to drink. And
Yeah, we're not gonna
See
say
you, JB.
I'll see you guys
moment.
later. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, we're not gonna stay much longer because my wife's gonna be coming home soon. I didn't do nothing I was supposed to do, so I'll probably get home. Just got an email from my LCS saying if I want to pick up my books, I have to go onto the parking lot, give them a call. I'm actually making an appointment so they can come out and bring my books to my car. No cash payments, got to be a card, and so that'll be tomorrow.
Well, I'm waiting. I got to go to my shop at some point. I got 500 bags and boards that I ordered, and I had to order them because he doesn't carry the resealable in stock, and I love the resealable. That's all I like to use. And I got a huge deal going down, hopefully this week. So, Jason, you'll probably get to see it maybe if it goes down. And
They still,
that's it for me.
but not to my door.
Yeah. Oh, and my books from CBCS will be coming in tomorrow. And at some point this week, I'll do a reveal of what I thought the grades were when I graded them on video. And then I'll have the actual books in hand, and we'll see how close I am on my grading skills. And if I'm way off or anything, the QR code allows me, I just look at with my phone and we can actually read the grader's notes. So that's going to be really interesting, testing my grading skills.
I tried that myself. I know most of my books that I have for like 30 years, the older stuff, it's going to come back around sevens. Again, if I have to really look at details, some might be a little lower depending stain wise and stuff, because they haven't seen that for so long. But an average 7 to 8, and hopefully new stuff.
Yeah.
Again.
Thank you, BLC, for having me. I really have to pee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go. I'll see you guys later. See you Thursday.
Yep.
We'll see you.
All right.
Southern Comic Geek, are you going to be in everybody's show or anything like that? Or
Yeah, none that I know of. I'll be in the chat, so I'll probably jump over on JB's show chat in just a little bit. But thanks for having me on.
All right, thank you for coming, hanging at the Cat Slayer. I want to say thank you for everybody on there. JB, John with kids, Big Will, Southern Comic Geek, guys. It was a lot of fun, man. Again, it went from from one thing to another and just kept rolling. Thanks for everybody in the chat hanging out with us. Hope you guys had a lot of laughs. So again, check out JB's gonna be doing the channel sorting show. And later on tonight, the Warriors are probably having an auction, so check them out. So everybody be safe, read comics, and hang out. And hope everything goes well. Peace.
Yep. Adios.